And so what? The only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Niger what, yo? No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad for the poor. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what media? No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media. No more bad government. The number one media in Nigeria. No more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what, yo? The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless, voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Niger what media? Voice for the voiceless. Niger watch media. Voice for the voiceless. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 19 Borogodo. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. 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 Niger watch you. We have been seeing all you guys have been doing, and we recommending to everyone in Nigeria, saying that you guys are the number one. Niger watch you.
Provocation, you accuse you want to sexually harass me. Who are you?
All right.
A mother of six.
She's a
mother of six from different men. Without going to her character, this is a mother of six from different men.
All right, then.
I don't think that her character is not questionable.
All right, Mr.
Wait, my people. I need to pause first. Una hear wetin this chief whip, senator chief whip of a deputy chief whip for Senate, wetin he can't talk about Natasha. He say Natasha is a mother of six with different men. The table don dey turn. That's all we go see, and that's all the push this matter, push her. The go push her for his side, side water. Wetin dey table no be wetin dem dey discuss again now. Wetin dem dey discuss again now how Natasha take give birth to 6 children with different men. Make una watch this video finish, my people.
You accuse you want to sexually harass me. Who are you?
All right.
A mother of six.
She's a
mother of six from different men. Without going to her character, this is a mother of six from different men.
All right, then.
I don't think that her character is not questionable.
All right, Mr.
Sexual allegations don't have anything to do with the marital status
or
the number of children she has.
I'm telling you, it's
Let me
business.
ask you the next question.
I'm going to her character. She has to change.
But this is misogyny here.
Yeah, I'm telling you the truth.
Can we ask you the next question?
Go ahead, I'm here for you.
Whew, okay. How
we should condemn evil. That is the point.
All right.
I'm a Christian.
Are you ready for the next question?
Go ahead, my dear sister.
Okay. Now, how would you respond to critics who might view your defense of Akpabio as partisan loyalty rather than principled reasoning about proper investigative procedures?
Let me tell you something. I'm a principal officer of the 10th Senate. So I owe the Senate the duty to set the records right, not being loyal to one man The Senate President is my president, yes. But outside that, I have that responsibility to tell Nigerians all I know as to what is transpiring in the Senate. And that is what I'm doing, so that the public will not be misled. Because in most cases, if you don't inform people as to the right facts and figures surrounding an issue, they will be de-informed. So what I'm doing? I'm not a boy to the Senate President. I'm elected like him. But if you want to rubbish him because you feel you can do that, people like I'm a human rights activist. I can rise up and say no, because you can't do it to me, and they can't do it to you. If anybody tries to do it to you, I will also speak the same. What is condemnable should be condemned by all. This woman should know her limits. She should stop dealing with prominent Nigerians. If they do it in her mother's country, we don't do it here.
Senator Nweboye, you are using probably analogical deduction and probably trying to bring in reason to understand her actions. Yes. And that shouldn't be the case. It should rest on facts.
I'm speaking based on facts. I told you here.
Senator Nweboye, because it is wrong for you to say that because she has children with multiple men, that she doesn't have the locus and she doesn't have the moral standing.
I didn't say so.
To accuse,
I
to
didn't
feel
say
harassed.
So. I didn't say so.
No, that's what you said here on TV.
I didn't say so.
You did say so.
Listen, she is a habitual accuser. She is a habitual accuser of men.
Also,
of sexual harassment.
Also, that is still not enough reason for you to say, to dismiss a claim because she has accused 1, 2, 3 people in time, but that's not enough reason to dismiss the claim. And that is why people are accusing the Nigerian Senate, the 10th.
You go by precedence.
In
reasoning, you go by precedence.
It doesn't
you go by precedence.
Law.
Yes.
In law,
you go
cases of sexual harassment come up,
let me tell you something.
They do not use judicial precedents or study decisions to decide whether or not she has the locus to sue.
We use it
because this speaking here.
Because you're putting your character in question. If you are known for accusing people, today I will say my sister is a thief.
No, but if you're
tomorrow I will say you are a thief.
To prove sexual harassment, character of the person.
It comes. It's an issue.
It's not the first thing.
Right. It's an issue. It is an issue.
At some point,
that is the law.
But not the first thing in the
That is the law.
It's not the
your character comes in issue.
It is the evidence of what we have on ground.
She has no evidence.
All right, Mr. Nweboye.
Not the character.
She has no evidence.
All right, Mr. Nweboye.
You're not sure of that.
She has no. I'm sure of that.
Okay.
And I'm ready to come to court and testify. I'm an eyewitness.
You're an eyewitness.
She stated her case, where it happened, when it happened, and I was there.
Well, like you said, you're also not her lawyer, so you don't know all the facts that she has and what she can submit as
evidence. She has presented her
evidence.
facts.
All right.
She can't change the facts.
Okay, so
even though she changes like chameleon. The other day she was talking of suppressing female voices. The other day she was talking of another seat to her. Today sexual harassment. Who knows what she will alleged tomorrow?
Let's wait and see.
We are waiting.
Okay.
But Nigeria is too big for her.
All right.
Now, good afternoon. My name is Good Luck Society, and I bring you an update. Today, on the 3rd of March 2025, court happened today. Today, Night Court say make all the parties make them submit their final written address for adoption. So everybody enter court. Dr. Aswe Udalo did there, Tony Azebemi did there, Senator Odiade, Friday Tula Day, and many other PDP leaders did there today. Then for the APC side, Adams and Oshiomhole did there. Tribe Day or Dubu Days Yamu Day there. So now full house. So now they start with INEC, APC, and Opeolo. So they say we can't say all the argument are the same thing. They say may they dismiss Aswe Udalo case on the ground. Say although they cite many ground though, but the one where they talk say PDP or Udalo supposed bring police unit agent witnesses for all the police units when they those stay when they carry out for that election. Not be small thing. So when it can't reach the PDP turn, they can say no, not be police unit that they even they challenge self. Say now world collation and local government collation now there wahala dey. How level for police unit can't we better be 40 for collation center? Now that be the issue when they talk. So APC can't talk say PDP don't bring document, can't bring everything, can't dump her for court. Now PDP lawyer say look. All those documents are done for now. INEC certify them, and they don't even object to any of those documents at all. So now so the matter come hot, everywhere can get as it be. Can most of the PDP, the way can they trash their point, they analyze this way. If you see court today, no be say, na me go tell you. Ask question how it be. Everywhere firm, everywhere quiet, with some red eyes, everywhere get as it be. So me myself, I call the fear better place, don't go catch fire. So as it be, my people, court don't hear everybody. Now they can say they reserve judgment to the date when they go announce to everybody. Normal, we'll see come and come tell you now. Una well done.
Okay, sir.
How optimistic are you that the judgment that we was being defended?
Did you listen to the final submission?
Yes, sir.
I mean, from the submissions of the INEC lawyer, the APC lawyer, and the governor's lawyer, it is very clear that the plaintiff, the complainant, you know, as a matter of habit, you have to manage this because I did the election petition with this same lawyer from same chapter. All of those senior advocates, some of them were young lawyers when my case was handled, and they were involved. They know the truth. But it is he who alleged, who has to prove it. And I demanded informally when we got a job. But in each unit you complain there is a problem, an eyewitness in that unit must be called upon to prove his statement on oath. So if you allege that there were 700, you have complaints over 700 units. And you also allege here you inform the court that you are going to tender or produce about 170 witnesses. And in the end you produce less than 20. Assuming without proceeding that everything those witnesses says in respect of those specific branches were considered to them, you did not devote to those areas. As our counsel rightly said, it's like taking a bucket of water from the ocean. It doesn't affect the level. That is assuming that even the bucket contains water from the ocean. In their own case, the bucket is leaking. You can't take water. That is the summary of what I understand. And their response is to say, no, you can take a holistic view. Even not being a lawyer, you should know that the whole cannot be taken without the parts. It is the subtotal of the part that constitutes a holistic evaluation. So when the parts were not interrogated, the parts were not questioned, and as our lawyer rightly said, you just dump document. They know in my case that the court position is every exhibit you dump, you must speak and read the exhibit in court, the open court. It is not the judge to help you do your case. So I am very satisfied. Not based on any other thing, but based on what the summary of what had transpired during the trial and the written addresses by all the counsels. I will sleep much better today, even though we must admit that it is only the tribunal and the tribunal alone that will determine the outcome. But as for how I assess our lawyers vis-a-vis their lawyers, I think their lawyers will agree in private.
Initially, the petitioners, which is the PDP, said they had a motion. Motions also the third respondent, which is APC, they have motions. But looking at it, they now decided that no, there's no point going through these applications because it will not be beneficial to any of these parties. And it will add to the burden of the judges. So what did they now do? They now decided to withdraw all the motions. And they went into the adoption of written addresses. And if you, the respondents, you were talking about the INEC, the governor, and the APC, their adoption of addresses and adoptions were articulate and quite straight to the point. You see, this is a petition that we have already said it is dead on arrival. And now, You are saying we have 4,519 polling units in Edo State. You are challenging 765 polling units. That represents 16.7% of the total polling units. Out of these 765, we only called 5 polling unit agents. What happens to the 760 units? Dead. That is for that. They are in their own final submission of their written addresses. They now considered that 50 polling units that they suspected to be that they had over voting were actually cancelled at the polling units. And that is this unit that they were also asking the tribunal to nullify. You cannot put something on nothing and expect it to stand. It is not possible. And that is why we have told the public that APC, the governor, they are on the go. Nothing stopping them.
And you see, there is also consequences when you try to mislead the court. You heard when they were quoting Omoborowo versus whoever, I don't know. Even before the Electoral Act, before the Electoral Act came to form. So we are saying that this matter is dead on arrival, and it has no basis. And we are very convinced that APC will win this case. And it is very clear, and I'm very, very, very sure, for wasting the time of everybody and the court, I'm sure there's going to be consequences by maybe fining them to pay some certain amount. All we are doing now is how we're going to share that money. What they are going to find them. So,
Nigeria matter be as it get, my people. It be as it gets. But meanwhile, I'd like to quickly acknowledge some of you right there, even though I've showcased so many people already on the screen. Mother of Mommy Diaspora, good evening to you, Mommy. Thank you very much for all that you do. I appreciate you always. Thank you very much, Pius Muye, Akis Delgera, Tony South, Evi Sodaro in the building today. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Love Maduka in the building. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you, all my people. Mr. Jonathan, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, thank you. Henry Gabriel, my brother, you're on the screen. Thank you. Black Panther, thank you. You're on the screen as well. Thank you, my people. Doreen, I can see you. Thank you very much. God bless you, all my people. Now, see, say this Natasha matter, it don't get K-leg. You know, now so you're doing, because what they are doing right now is that they are trying to echo their voices to suppress the voice of Natasha, because after all, Nigerians are not really backing up Natasha at this particular moment. You know, it looks like many of them have moved on already. You know, so what the Senate are trying to do right now is to continue to send different kind of people to national TV to suppress her in totality. Because if you see the kind of character that these two senators displayed today is baffling. It's shocking, it's baffling, is something is unexplainable. Yes. And to start from, the first senator, Onyekashi of Ete, how did he become a senator in Nigeria? I don't know if I was the only one saying that. Does that man look like a senator to you? How he speak, how he was sitting down, how he was expressing his expression, everything about him. There was no sign of professionalism. There was no sign of high level seats or anything at all. The man was just speaking. I'm not even sure he was listening to himself while he was speaking.
Naija Wash, sorry. That man, is he from Rivers State or from the East?
He's not East. Na Igbo man. The name Onyekashi and one boy Boise or something like that. I don't know. He's an Igbo man, but I don't know where the state we come from. It's sickening where we find ourselves today. And the funny part of it is that most people we always stay away by saying, "You not consign me, you not consign me, you not consign me." Look at this Natasha matter. A lot of Nigeria only reacted on the comment section, but they are not really doing much out there. Normally, things like this is something that we should be taking very, very seriously. We are not. It's crazy. How long are we going to continue like this? How long? So I don't know what to say on this matter. I'm speechless. But meanwhile, I have someone already calling in. Let me pick this call. Thank you very much, my brother Israel Asemota. Thanks for calling in. Talk to us. Good evening to you.
Good evening, Mr. Nado. Hi, good evening, everyone.
Thank you.
It's a very sad day for democracy because when you look at this case for Natasha, he's not going to die. The point is that I'll make it clear to you. This lady is a very intelligent person, and if you look at the way they are maligning her, that made her to go like this. That case is not going to be getting filing. She filed in what they call like a civil matter, a civil case. It's a civil case. So what it means is that it has to go public. If it was something that has to do with a proper lawsuit, it will then go to the police, and the police will then tell you, "Oh, we're not going to talk about this matter because it's already in court." This lady is a very, see, one thing you don't understand, by the time you start seeing an institution that has no moral ground to actually justify the nation, it then means that there must be someone who understands the dynamics and will use it again. Why do you think she has to come to Arise TV to talk? Because she has already filed a lawsuit, and that lawsuit makes her to talk. Anybody can talk about it. They can't suppress it. Now, here's the point. This lady, if to know how intelligent she is, you don't even know what is in her arsenal, meaning her evidence, before she can come out like this. She's a senator, and she's even a lawyer. So she knows that anything she's saying, and it's proven that she's lying, so maybe she will be bad. And also, you see that the first guy that was just talking, who does not even understand how to actually talk on the studio. This is a sitting senator who makes the law for the country. You know what he said? He said, do you just think that this is just the way your mother comes from? Meanwhile, you guys know that Natasha's mother is a Russian. It's not a Nigerian, it's a Russian. So because in Russia, this is the way they do it, they follow the heritage. So you cannot bring it here. If you like that thing, you cannot bring it here. It means that an institution that was not able to carry out the will of the country has been jeopardized by this house. Now, listen to what he said. When we went to a public something, the other senators that actually came there, he was holding my hands. Do you realize he said that he was holding my hand? Is this the first time that Fabio has been accused? Do you remember the off your mic? It's the same allegation that was laid against Fabio. He said, disgrace. That woman even slapped Fabio. He said, I slapped him. Go and watch that video. This is a high-ranking number 3 in Nigeria, being accused of sexual harassment. And look at the way the Senate are actually dealing with it.
All right.
It's very, very pathetic, and the way people have actually made this house, you know, they're funded by taxpayers and money. Look at the way they are actually using us. And Fabio himself, you can even see that even the so-called presidency, they are not even talking about. Do you know why? Because the same man was actually trying to become president and also become a Senate leader. Remember, Roger said one thing: you will come and tell Nigerians how you got it, because you cannot be running for the presidency and also be running for Senate. And Fabio, who actually proposed it there, it was the president. You see, they should continue. The Nigerians do not understand how this thing works. These are loyalists. So he's actually doing what the president said. If you listen when they brought the national budget last time, who was the first person to sing on your mandate they shall stand? It was the same as Fabio. So which means they are just being imposed there to go and do whatever they want to like. But the problem we have now is that we are gradually sinking into what is called a one-party state.
Okay.
Nigerians should be concerned. This is a democratic state where people can actually voice their opinion.
Thank you.
Section 39 gave them their fundamental right. But they are gradually, this is the people who make laws for the country. They are gradually suppressing it. It has now become like a high-ranking member being accused of sexual harassment. You are trying to make it look as if that woman, because he has 6 children. What is your business? This is something that has to do with the national interest. You are trying to play it down as if you are trying to malign the woman. What is our business, which is have 6 people? That's nothing to do with us. What happened to do? There's something that has to do with us. It's how you are using our house to own your own selfish agenda. That is the problem. And
Thank you.
The problem is that
Thank you.
The opposition. This is why people like us will never agree with Peter Obi. You see the problem? Because these are the same people who came out. They are supposed to echo this thing. Look at them. They are keeping quiet. Where is Obi now? Will you try out in South Africa? You think Malema will be talking with you? This is the problem. All of them have run away now. They are looking at Natasha. This is where you are supposed to act, and you're not acting. Then tomorrow you want to come and carry black and say, "Come and campaign for me in 2027." You are joking because you guys have no idea. You are all working for your own selfish interest rather than protecting the interest of this nation. But it's unfortunate. Even the same Oshiomhole, you can see him. Somebody who is a senator is running after a Tribunal, but because of his own selfish interest. I know people, you can use your sentiment to do anything, but the problem is. It's a word in that says, watch the move.
Thank you, my brother Israel Samota. Obi still collect, don't show us to go with Peter Obi for there again. Hey, voila. Anyway, thank you very much, Mr. Mr. Wale. Thank you, sir. Good evening to you. Talk to us.
Sorry, I just want to say something. Anybody want to talk for long, I think you should come to the studio so that you can give us we that just want to talk for just 3 minutes a chance. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, please, sir. So now, Mr. Elvis, about Natasha, Mr. Elvis, to be honest, for me, that is not going to go anywhere. They're going to do what they are doing to depress the woman at the end of the day. In fact, at the end of the day, they will even arrest the woman. I'm telling you, the people arrest the woman and frustrate her husband. The way I'm saying it. Me and you and I should know that number 3, it will be that special election will not fly to anywhere. Will not fly. But those people, those Nigerian people, even if you want to fly under Tinubu, you want the corrupt thing to fly under Tinubu. It's not going to work now. What are we talking about? So that woman should know that anything that has to do with corruption and whatever, it's not going to fly under Tinubu. It's not going to fly. It's not going to. We're not going to see the bottom of it. That's the truth. Under Tinubu, that was not going to happen. And the people will also decide. You know, something happened today now. Obasa, I was shocked that Obasa had to come back again. With what all the assembly members say that about corruption allegation against him. So now that Obasa have come back, they said they impeached him because of all these allegations already. Now, so are they now saying that what he did, he didn't do it again, or what is going on? Because I don't understand. I don't understand how they bring him back to be a speaker, because I don't understand that one. You accuse him of something. You don't bring him back. So are you not saying that nothing? He didn't do it anymore? What?
All right.
I don't get it. I'm saying, and the most important is, what are we going to do? That is what we should be talking about now. Because if I don't talking about that one, these people will come back again. As I'm looking at it, I'm seeing people coming back 2027, and all these people coming back again. The way I'm seeing it. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much,
yes,
Mr. Wale. Thank you, sir. Yeah. All right. I would like to take more people trying to call in now. Please just be calling in so that we can quickly move on to the panel. You know, Madam Deborah, thank you very much for calling in. Please talk to us. Madam Deborah, are you there? All right. We can't get you, Madam Deborah. All right, guys, help us to press on the like button, help us to share, press on the $sign, encourage our work here.
Okay, I got a super chat earlier on from Kisdogerahi. God bless you. I'm very, very grateful for this. My pocket never run dry. The whole situation is so shocking, to be honest, because at this particular moment now, it's already obvious that this Natasha case is going to be swept away. Yeah, it's already obvious. Which court are we going? Even though she files suit or whatever, not be Nigeria. We're talking about the number 3 man in Nigeria. Senate president, not be one hand you take push am. This one way, and the video that I played earlier on from Refresh Nigeria. Refresh Nigeria said he was disappointed at Ireti King Ibe. Yes, that everything that King Ireti Ibe is doing concerning Natasha right now is based on jealousy, envy. And I believe that 100% because how can only 4 senators in the House and you kicked against one of you? How is it possible? So it's crazy. Natasha, we can do our part for you. I wish all Nigerians are doing it. Yes, sir.
You see, and the way people are taking number 3 person as very, very so important. Go and look at the first and second public during Okadigbo and time. Look at the way they throw in number 3 man anyhow.
But we don't.
It not be something. Look, I don't go change jam. Okuna know it go change jam.
Okay, let's be hopeful. Let's be hopeful that it will be changed.
Not be so Obasa will happen. Everybody say, oh, they don't do. I not talk I said that man's they strong. He never come back.
Okay. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate every one of you for your time with us. They say Peter Obi not talk for this Natasha matter. What about Oshiomhole? Oshiomhole not talk. Abi don't talk. I don't know. When I just say Peter Obi never tweet about this matter. Because I don't see Oshiomhole talk about this matter.
Why they go to let Peter Obi talk?
Why should Peter Obi say anything here?
I tell
you. First of all, she's not Labour Party that we could have even said, oh, you need to say something.
What about Obasanjo? Obasanjo don't talk put for this matter. If you say more mention all of their name, how many of them don't talk for this matter?
See, Nigeria watch. Not be everything Obi go talk about. Not be everything. It cannot be everywhere. If he dey talk for everything, he dey throw bullet at his own self.
Okay.
Let them settle their Senate by themselves and let the people decide because the people's parliament is not Obi's parliament.
Let me take this call, please. Mute yourself. All right. I can see that you are calling back again, Israel Asamota. So I'd like you to quickly talk to us. This time, make it just brief, 1 minute if you can. Okay, just 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Go ahead, sir. Hello.
Can you hear
We
me?
now we can hear you.
All right.
1 minute. Go ahead.
Okay. Sorry. A lot of I could hear people saying, "What is Obi in this matter?" You see, this is the problem of Nigeria. You don't use sentiment to talk about the interest of the nation. Who is Peter Obi? He's a leader of an opposition party. That's what it is. You're supposed to speak. That's how it's called. Don't make it look as if because it's your party or your brother or this.
But Atiku is also a leader of a political party, right?
Yes. You see, it doesn't mean that you have to, because I called him because he's the one that is more vibrant at the state.
Okay.
The Labour Party. Now, what it is that one person has to speak, this one has to speak. But when you talk about Peter Obi, people think like, oh my God, don't say something about him. Do you know how it works to be an opposition party? Then you want the states, you want the country to degenerate into a one-party state. Then just keep quiet and then don't talk about anything. Then tomorrow come and bring the placard and say, vote for me, because what were you doing when there was a problem? That's the question it should be asked. It's like you. Somebody else said, oh, what's the number 3? It's like holding a number 3 in the United States and say you lock him up or something like that. You know how how the United States is going to erupt? This is the problem. We should always speak on something that has to do with the national interest, not about your party or what your affiliation, whether it is your own or it's not. It is not right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr.
All right. Yes.
Give me 30 seconds, please.
Okay,
You see,
okay.
must Mr. B speak? Must always Mr. B speak? Forget about what they say now. Must he come out every time to speak? Why they don't call up other political leaders first before the copy will be? Why? We have to call a spade. Always Peter Obi.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate every one of you right there. So I would like everybody to start contributing now. Me, I don't talk my part. I don't do since morning. You know, I've been on one video to another. So I think we should move on right now. Yeah, but if Peter will be okay, I think I have a call here. But what I wanted to say, if Peter Obi have to be called, every other political party leaders have to be called as well. You know, even other leaders, even though they are not political leaders, let's call all of them. Thank you very much, Madam Esther, Mrs. Igini. It's been a while. Good evening to you.
Good evening, Mr. Niger Watch.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good evening, everyone. Well done for what you're doing. Nigeria issue,
Thank you, ma'am.
It is tiring. It is tiring. You know, somebody was saying something about Obi. It's actually, I agree with the guy that just called. It's actually not everything that this man has to be talking about. What will Obi, what will Obi see? It's not everything. And I think I read something that he certainly mentioned there, but he mentioned it like that the whole Nigerian setting is looking like reality TV. You know, Natasha, he just put everything together, you know, but he didn't really stress on Natasha's issue, what he said, because actually the whole thing, Nigeria issue, is really looking like reality TV. You understand? It is absurd. It is just crazy. You know, that man, the first man that was talking, it just shows the kind of people that we elect, or I won't say elect, or maybe they bring themselves in. The kind of people, we don't have good people in government. All the areas, we don't have good people. Is this in the judiciary? No. We don't have, sometimes I just get tired. I don't even know where to start from. I don't know how we're going to get ourselves out of this whole thing. You know, you can never fight for justice and you get it in Nigeria. You understand? This woman is not going to get justice. But women need to come out and speak. Look at this man talking. People get harassed and harassed every time. It's happening in Nigeria. Is it a place of war? It happens all the time. And it doesn't matter. I think ABC can harass a woman. If that is our truth, that is our truth. We need to talk. Can you imagine the sort of human being bringing her private life? She has kids. What's that got to do with issues?
Exactly.
What's that got to do with the harassment? You know, it just shows the kind of people, they're all birds of the same feather with a Fabio. You know, it's just a shame. Niger Watch, you're trying. Because sometimes I want to call in, but it's too heavy for me. So I just get pissed off and I'm like, you know what, let me just listen to what you people are saying. It is tiring. It's like I don't know how we're going to get ourselves out of this. And Nigerians are not even ready. We're not ready to do something about it. Everybody is just passive and I don't know whether this is intentional, because when they make life easy, hard for Nigerians, you know, I don't know, but is it the hardness that is making everybody to be busy with so many things, you know, and not be concerned about wanting to even change things in Nigeria? You know, I don't know how we're going to get ourselves out of this, but I thank God for people like you that are still bringing things like this. And maybe if we keep talking and talking, you know, one day we'll get somewhere. Can you imagine even bringing women to come and be talking with anytime that we are protesting for something good, this government will bring other people to come against. They also will be protesting, saying that the government is good. What kind of a country is this? And these people know the truth just because of some little money that they give to them. I don't know how we're going to get out of this whole thing, really, because until Nigerians refuse to be bribed, until Nigerians refuse to agree to say, okay, we're going to fight this thing, that is when we'll have a better Nigeria. Right now, I don't see it happening. No. I don't know. Niger Watch.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Mrs. Igini. It's been a while. For my calendar, more than 78 years now. I never hear from you, Mama. You know?
I know. I listened the other day. I think I tried calling,
Yes.
and then I left my phone for a while. When we came back, my daughter said that you called my name, and it was already too late to call because I know you don't receive calls from I think 10 o'clock.
After 10,
so
yes.
I said, okay, you know what? It's too late. Yeah, that was why I didn't call back.
Thank you,
I
ma.
didn't hear, but she said she heard my name. You know, thank you for what you're doing. I'm here watching. It's just
Thank you, ma.
tiring. I won't lie, Nadia watching. It's tiring.
God bless you,
I
ma.
will just pray that God helps us.
Thank
All
you,
right,
ma.
thank
Okay,
you.
good night. Thank you, ma. Yeah. All right. I have another caller here, Mr. Innocent. I saw your missed call. Let me quickly return it back, so I can just go straight to my panelist. Mr. Innocent Okpara, I'm returning your call, please. If I return, I'll come and have a quick pick. Somebody will just call you 1 second. You call them back 1 second. They will not pick anymore forever and ever. Mr. Innocent, thank you, sir. It's been a while. Good evening to you.
Oh, yes, it's been a while, my brother.
You don't leave us for Tinubu regime, or the manager and they go like that.
No, I didn't leave you. I told you when I was, leaving that I wasn't going to leave the channel, but I was tired of Nigeria issues back and forth. Everybody have opinion, everybody have things to say and all that. And saying nothing is happening, and I don't want to keep saying that we are talking. So that's why I just pull off. But every time I see what you post, I listen to you, I listen to people talking and all that. Sometimes I said, okay, that's how it goes. Yeah. The reason I'm calling right now is because of these people asking P2B to come in. Actually, P2B is not, I agree with those people that say P2B should not get involved with everything. He is not. And besides, this case is just, coming up. This is an accusation. And there's a lawsuit that is there. What would all these people that are asking for P2B to come in to say? Say what? All the other things that he had said, several things that he has said, what has that got to do with anybody, these people that are in government? Now, I know that a lot of people want P2B because they believe that P2B is the one that will turn this country around. But I'm going to say to you guys, to show it out there, the only hero that will turn this country around will be Mahmoud Yakubu. He is the only one that can turn this country around. Do you know how he can be the only one to turn this country around? It's for him to have credible, verifiable election that is coming up. And regardless of who puts him there, how he gets there, if he can channel a clear, straightforward election, this is the only way. He will be the hero that turns the country around. It's not P2B. That's what I'm trying to put out there. All these things they said, change constitution, do this, do that. No matter what kind of constitution you change, human beings that are going to operate that, have you changed them? I believe the only hero, if people should call out, Mahmoud Yakubu is the one that should change that will turn this country around. Without him, whatever election that is done will go the same way that all the old ones have been going. If he's clear, straightforward, transparent, if P2B is contesting, I don't know if he's contesting, and I don't know what platform he's contesting. If he's contesting, he will win this election if Mahmoud Yakubu allows people to vote, count their vote, announce what is said. He will be the hero, not P2B. He will be the hero that will turn this country around. People are saying pray. Prayer will not do anything. If Yakubu Mahmoud can change his mind and see that this country, I want to do the right thing, the country will start coming alive. Thank you very much.
All right, Mr. Innocent, thank you very much, sir. God bless you. Okay, I have one last caller here. Our last caller not ever finished. One last caller. I beg, we're gonna novice. We're gonna just be with us. We'll be coming to the panelists shortly. Okay, Mr. Jake Bayo Odumeru, I'm returning your call. Good evening to you, sir. Yes, sir. Good evening to you, sir. I guess it's your first time calling in, right?
This is Lisa.
Oh, okay. Good evening to you, sir. Talk to us.
Yeah, I was listening to all these things about, let me say hello to everybody. And
Mommy Diaspora, God bless you all. So I was listening to this thing about Peter Obi saying something. You know, I mean, damn if the guy does, damn if he doesn't. You know, it's like if he says something about everything, the ruling party is going to hold him to account to everything that he says. And if I was advising Peter Obi if I was his advisor, I would tell him to just not say anything. No, don't say nothing. Because they take every little utterance that the man makes and turn it around to
use it against him.
To make him look, yeah, they make him look like he's the bad guy in everything. You know, so I mean, like I said, damn if he does, damn if he doesn't, you know. And if this guy speaks about everything and gets arrested, all these people pushing him to say something, to do this, do that, there will be nowhere to be found, you know. Everybody will just be either going to Arise TV and saying, you know, maybe he shouldn't have said this, maybe he shouldn't have said that, all that kind of stuff, you know. So if I was advising him, I'd just say, just say nothing. You know, that's all I have to say. Thank you, Mr. Najawat.
Okay, thank you, sir. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you, sir. All right, my callers, I'm done. When I know, say whenever my panelists start talking, they also relieve me to listen, sit in the back seat to listen to others. How are you guys doing, my people? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. Let's start hearing from our people here. Help us to press on the like and share. The first person on the panel today is Black Panther. Black Panther, my brother, good evening to you. Talk to us. You have your 8 minutes. If you use 1 second past 8 minutes.
Hey, Celeste.
You are true. You know they hear me now. If you 10 seconds past 8 minutes.
No disturb my flow. No disturb my flow. Today, I go offend somebody. I want to thank you, Nigeria Watch. I hope you can hear me clearly. I want to be heard clearly.
Yes, so very clear, very clear.
Okay, I want to thank everybody, the people on the panel. I want to thank you, Nigeria Watch. Excellent work you are doing. We are going to continue to pray for you and pray for every other people that are coming here too, because we all need the prayers. Because we have to be consistent, we have to be educated, we have to be sitting on the round table to judge all instead of war. We have to do that consistently. And I have to thank every other person. Mama in diaspora, may God bless you. Now, you see, thank God. Let me say it. Thank God, Asemota came to speak. You see, you will know who is not an obedient, and you know who is obedient. You will know who understands the Nigerian politics and know who does not understand the Nigerian politics or understand what is happening in the country. The country is not in a very straight line, and Nigeria can never be on a straight line. I remember when I was talking about the Nigerian state, I started from history. I said history is very paramount for any one of us to understand the Nigerian enclave. We need to know our history, where we are coming from. I concluded and told and said it that day. I said, Nigeria is not a country. It looks like a nation in our sight because you have not contributed anything to that country, to that nation, to make it Nigeria. Everything, all the things that have been produced to put all the pillars that you have never, none of us has participated on it. I spoke at length. Asemota called in. He said, who dare me? I should be talking about your own country like that. You can see now. You can see the disgrace. Your Senate president in your own country. When we criticize our country, you people say we are doing nonsense. We are criticizing because we love our country. We want people to sit down straight. Nobody is perfect, but we want to make sure that we all work to perfection, and we want to be part and parcel of the creation, and they amalgamate the new amalgamation of a great nation and want to call it a name. And I said, Nigeria is not a country. Even my quote that I quoted here, I will bring an historical quote from a man that participated in the civil war, that spearheaded it, the Biafran leader. He said it, and he explained it in total. Everyone here have also have an encounter with the history too on the panel. He said it into the way, it was a direct, straight talk. He said Nigeria was never a country. And some of us here, instead of us to go and study and read, you come here and lambast people that are saying it from the perspective of history. Now you are feeling the pain. Oh, you're feeling the pain now, huh? Oh, that's good. I love that. Thank God you've joined us. I know you're going to call back. But I'm picking what you said to me before, and now you're feeling the pain. That is it. Everybody's feeling the pain. I thank God you have joined us to say that country is in a mess. Your own country. Now, let's talk about the man that came. And I don't want to offend the men today, but I will say this. That man that spoke there, that man, that senator, the chief whip, is from Ebonyi State. He was elected into the House in 2023, according to Wikipedia. I've gone a little bit into that my history. You see, that guy there, that is a replica of an average Nigerians who carry themselves high, that a woman cannot be above me. That is an average Nigerian. If what I'm saying, you don't, because I say I beg for forgiveness. That is a typical Nigerian man speaking to you there. Typical Nigerian man speaking. Oh, out there a woman. Now let me be the woman right there. Don't you hear the voice? That's the voice of a typical Nigerian man speaking there. A man that is not even qualified to even carry food in my grandmother's kitchen, to carry plate to serve in my grandmother's kitchen. That is the man you are seeing there. People that are not worthy to shine the shoe of an ordinary citizen of Nigeria. That is the person you see there. So speaking. Like I said here before yesterday, I said it's not all sexual harassment that need to be investigated. The court will make judgment after seeing the fact from both parties. Because you are going to be asked a question. The lawyers will investigate you right in front of the judges. Politicians, the President of the United States of America has been found wanting of sexual harassment more than 2 times, and he has been found guilty. He even paid out of court because it's a civil case. Governor Como, who stepped down because he was accusing for hugging a woman because the woman did not give her the go-ahead to hug her. Another woman came. He said he hugged me and gave me a peck on my forehead. Como cried. And he said, I have to do this so that I don't set a precedent. He stepped down. Today, Como is proud. He said, I feel the pain. I have suffered enough. I am not who you said I am. I have come back to contest as the mayor of New York. He declared it today. Everybody was shouting and jubilating. This is the man that respect. He did not go at length as what these people are doing now. This is a deep sexual harassment, calling a married woman to an hotel, and this man said he's going to sit on the dock as a witness. I pray he sit on the dock that day. I pray he doesn't get sick, because he's going to get an interview that he has never gotten before. And the judge will talk to his face as he told a lawyer in Nigeria that you can see you are worthless lawyer, telling lies in front of me. The Nigerian judge spoke to a lawyer like that. I don't know where, but I know I saw it on the media in Nigeria, one of the papers. That is who an average Nigeria is. The man that spoke today, the men in Nigeria, that is how we average Nigerian men, irrespective of it all. He has come down and boastfully because he has been paid. You can see he's not intelligent, he's not well cultured, he does not respect himself, or neither does he respect that seat that he has been elected, though he rigged it anyway, to sit on. That is to tell you that your country is not a country yet. It's just a name that was given to you after the amalgamation, because the amalgamation was not completed. It wasn't completed. If the amalgamation was completed, you could have seen our people sitting down to draft a constitution that is for us and call ourselves a name. We never called ourselves Nigeria. Somebody gave us a name. My father somebody cannot give me a name without my father not giving me a name first. That is an aberration to every black man in the universe. And that is why Burkina Faso has to change their name to Burkina Faso, because they were not part and parcel of that name given to them by the French colony. And we are yet to sink it in. Every one of us, every Nigeria that become quote and unquote that belong to this nation, we have to know that the name that was given to us was not our name. It was not an agreement, and God's hand is not there. God's hand is not there because we are not involved. Created by God. Somebody who enslaved us gave us that name. So when we talk with fact, historical fact. And when we talk with that, people should learn and contribute to it. Now we are seeing the mess we are in now. The real mess we are in. They are trying to arrogate power and segment and separate segregation. The men is different from the women. The power of the women is different from the power of the men. You can now see that they gave a new senators that has new ladies. They gave them chairman of a committee. That one can happen in a civilized world. Somebody that doesn't even know the ethics of Senate, you are giving him a chairman of a committee. That is to tell you that that is the first corruption in the Senate. And that to tell you that they will obey the command of the Senate president, because they bought that seat. They didn't put money, but it was favored. They favored them. They don't deserve that seat. That's why I tell the women, all of you must rise to the occasion. The woman in NAFDAC is doing it. She's deserved the position, and that's why she's fighting. And she make a comment that I am not fighting for myself, but I'm fighting for the Nigerians. If I go down here, let it be so. That is a woman that deserves. That's a woman that know who she is. And I'm trying to say with this last one, I will talk to everyone. Say this 10 seconds. Everyone, you have seen it now, that your country is not a country. It's just a geographical expression. Get it, or you forget about it. Thank you, Naija Watch.
All right, that was a vibrating submission. Thank you very much, my brother. God bless you. I appreciate you. Okay, let's quickly move on to the next person. Oga Henry Gabriel, talk to us, my brother. Good evening to you. Talk to us.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Ivis. Good evening, everyone. You see, when I listen to the Nigerian senators, I ask myself, these are the people you call honorables. I was ashamed. In a public space, see the way it was shouting. Okay, they accuse the Senate, they accuse Akpabio. It's left Akpabio to come out and debunk the allegation than sending people here and there to come and attack the honorable Natasha. You see, when people call me, when I listen to this man talking about they have how many children for different men, he was using his voice loud. Then I asked, is it a crime? Do you know what happened in this situation?
We all knows what's going on in that country. When you have to give something for mark in university, this is how they do. It's not new. They should look back to what allegation happened to Ten Akpabio before. He's not the only man in that senator, in their senate. It's not the only politician there. One woman accused him before. But it's left for him to come out and debunk this allegation than to send protests or organized protests, just like when they send women. And those are women, people's mothers, those people's grandmothers. Those hungry ones. Now, how much they give them? 5,500 naira. They gave them. They came out, all placard, and start protesting against their own fellow women. A woman. It's so painful. I was so ashamed to see a woman from the Senate too, try to defend the so-called shameless male call themselves senators who forced their way in to become senator, to rule Nigerians. We want our young men who mean well for this country to go to Senate. You don't have to be governor, go to Senate and push all these men off, these sleeping jokers. They try to gang up against this woman. You see, the boldness the woman used, the boldness that make her come out and speak out. We should clap for her. She's a champion. It happened in the civilized country. Things can happen 20 years ago. They will bring it out, bring it down. But it's only Nigeria. We celebrate, we cover for corrupt people. When people come here and say, where is Peter Obi, where is this? Where are all our religious leaders? Where are they? Where are our traditional rulers? Where are the other able men in that country? They should call them too to come and speak about this nonsense that is going on in the Senate. Nobody called that. Nobody want to go there, because if you cannot put Peter Obi's name in one thing, you will not trend. You will not feel. You don't feel well. You have to call Peter Obi in there. Peter Obi will be coming out to talk here and there. You should call Shore, call other political leaders, call our so-called sons we have there. Please, I'm calling the young Nigerian young men. Please go into politics. Go to Senate in your state. Senate, be a senator. So that all these men, all these corrupt individuals, you should kick them out from politics, because they are so annoying. Listen to this man today using his voice, discrediting this lady. If I were to be the moderator, I would know what to do with him. I will take him, flush his head in the toilet. You don't talk to people like that. He's not the accuser. Why must he come in there and start shouting with his voice? Nigeria, like some people say, yeah, Natasha should at least try to close her leg. May something like that happen to you and your sisters, then you tell her to close her leg. When you see something that is so serious, we can discuss about to debunk it. You come here and take it as a joke. If you Natasha had 20 kids, that does not give you the man a right to do so, to try to come to her when she don't need him, when she's married. She's married, even they have 20 kids. You don't need to ask if he have 10 kids or 20 kids. If they have thousands of kids, it doesn't matter. This is how you behave in your home. You don't have respect for women. Yeah, where I was born, I have respect for women. When women are married, you don't go close to them, you don't touch them, you don't play with them, you don't look at her face. I saw the way Babe was praising late Ojuku wife, my beautiful this, my sister. Must you call honorable your sisters? Must you call on senators your brothers? Why not say senator this, senator that? Why must you use this word, my sister? You're talking to a journalist, you call my brother, my sister. Are you people mad? You behave like animals. Look at the senators. Whenever they should sit down to think for the progress of that country, they don't. They sit down and discuss nonsense. These are things they will say, okay, you know what? Akpabio, step aside. Let's investigate this issue. This is so alarming. No, none of them want to go there. They know it's the truth. They know Akpabio is a sick man. So let me go to a do election. A do election, you see, what are you going to expect in these people? Look at the same, look at the system, just look at everywhere that's going on. Look what's going on in that country. Nothing is working and nothing's going to work. Nothing's going to work. Nothing. I don't want to go. I don't want to waste my energy in there. I think if things change, it's okay. If it don't change, let's move on. You see, like this, what do you call it? The youth that they release right now. They are saying they should get security, whatever. It's not the same Nigeria doing their so-called mostly Ramadan. Now they are eating with bandits. They have ceasefire in bandits. If people don't see it, they have ceasefire. Now they are discussing with bandits. They are eating with bandits. It's not the same people, kidnappers, buying people. People sit down, eat with them. Then you say we need some security in our country, society. Nigeria is a joke. Criminals walking free. Corrupt leaders walking free. If Nigeria is a country, Akpabio should be in jail by now. He's supposed to be in jail by now, Akpabio. He's a corrupt fellow. You know? Nigeria is a joke. Nigeria is not working. The system is not working. The judicial system is a fraud. The justice system is a fraud. All they know is politics. There's already political. It's already bought. They bought them already. Except Nigeria wake up from their slumber. But no Nigerians want to wake up. Now they are busy criticizing individuals. Instead to put their pressure, use their data to criticize their government and make them hungry, make them become Yahoo, make them become a hookup boy against, make them become a gigolo, whatever they want to be. They should use this their energy to follow their government, call for standout, peaceful walkout. They don't do it. They're waiting for international body to come and help you. If you don't do it, people will still remain the same. Because these people are not ready to leave, they aren't ready to leave post for you people. They don't want to leave position for you with soft hand. You have to fight and grab it, according to what they said. This is how it's supposed to be. You have to take the power yourself. I'm just here. On my own is just to talk. Talk. But if you don't, you that's on the ground, you don't take,
All right.
take the action yourself.
Thank
I
you.
wish you people good luck. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Henry Gabriel. God bless you, my brother. I appreciate you. All right. Thank you very much, Martin. Benjamin, it's good to hear from you, and thanks for the super chat. You said, my brother Elvis, I just wanted to thank you for your consistency service every day, 7 days a week. It's not easy to do it in the UK or in Nigeria, which is 100% times worse. I don't know how you do it. Yes, people like you encourage us to do this. Thank you so much for noticing that, and I really do appreciate you, sir. God bless you. Thank you. All right. Mr. Jonathan in the building. Mr. Jonathan, please talk to us, sir. Good evening to you.
Oh, Mr. Elvis, how are you?
I'm fine, sir.
Thank you. I hope Lagos is doing you well.
This is why we don't force for Basa for our head again, so we have to take it.
You see now, somebody, I greet you. God bless you. And fellow panelists, I greet you all. Mommy Diaspora, I greet you, man. God bless you abundantly. God will continue to keep and to uphold you. In Jesus' name, I greet all the commenters and all the callers, everyone. God bless you all. Welcome. You see, my fellow panelists just said Nigeria is a joke. That's even an understatement. It's not a normal country. Absolutely not a normal country. What do you want to say? Where do you want to start from? As much as you try to find something good to say, the only thing you can do for Nigeria is to just keep quiet, not to say anything. And in fact, not saying anything at all is even more dangerous. So it is like you find yourself in a corner where if you say something, because there is nothing good to say, not saying at all is also not good. So what do you do? Some people, a lot of Nigerians are choosing the latter, which is, let me just keep quiet. I'm not going to say anything at all. Because anything I say, it can never be positive. It can never look good for my country. So let me just keep quiet. And when you keep quiet, you are validating the crooked criminals. You are giving them more impetus. It is like you are giving them more, more reason to continue the destruction of the country. So what do you do? For me, as a Nigerian, I have chosen the former. I will talk. I will have to talk. Because you don't talk, you are validating them. You talk, it's like you are not patriotic. You are messing up your country. But I think that is better, so that we can set the record straight. So I will implore my fellow Nigerians, talk. Because not talking is even more damaging. So I will implore my fellow Nigerians, please, let us all be talking. Let's talk. Let's just say it. It's a joke. Yes, it is a joke. I agree entirely. It is a joke. It is not a normal country. A state house of assembly impeached the speaker, and you gave your reasons for the impeachment on criminal grounds, on corruption. Fast forward, less than a month or thereabout later, you are reinstalling the person. So what happens to those allegations? So those allegations are false. What happens to those allegations if not for the fact that you guys are a joke? If not for the fact that you guys are corrupt? Simple. If not for the fact that you guys have no integrity of any sort. You laid it out. You gave your reasons why you all came together to impeach the Speaker of the House. And you cannot follow through. You cannot back it up. As in, do or whether we live or we buy. This is our decision. We are standing by it. You can't even do that. And you call yourself honorables. You are not anything honorable. Nothing honorable about it. What happens to all those allegations? So you now have to throw them into the trial. Oh, it was an error. So those things did not exist. We just made them up. Or what are you going to say? So you are going to be sitting on the same floor, facing the same speaker again, standing up and saying, Mr. Speaker, addressing him as Mr. Speaker again. Don't you see that it is so disrespectful that you guys are not honorable? Can't you see it yourself? Can you do that inside your own home, your own individual families? You forget about politics. Can that happen inside your family? And then you will accept it. I want to say, for most of you, you won't even accept something near the talk. It will not even happen. Why are you allowing that in a public space? You have no integrity of any kind. No public integrity of any kind. I don't know how to square it. You are just shaming the country. The same is happening at the national level. This Natasha thing, this Natasha story, I said it here yesterday. There may be one excuse or the other that some people will give when somebody was saying, I don't know. I don't care. That was supposed not to come out. It is either you are for it or you are against it. So now in Nigeria, it is in Nigeria, from the entire of the whole world planet, the whole planet, universe. It is only in Nigeria now. If you have children, if you are a single mother, or you have children from multiple men, you can be raped. You can be harassed. You can be molested. It is good. As long as you are a single mother, as long as you have children from multiple men, you can be raped. That's what the system is telling Nigerians. As long as you have children from multiple men, as long as you are a single mother, as long as you are not married, but you have children, you have no right to talk about being molested or being raped. That's what Nigeria is telling us now. That is what you are setting. No shame, no standard. They can't even pretend that men, they will even come out and be defending it. They can't even try to keep it for a moment and say, let's see how this will play through. Let me keep it. Let me see how this will play through. As I started, that was the reason why I started by saying, either you keep your mouth shut or you say something. This is a typical scenario where it is needed for you. If anything, keep your mouth shut. If you are a senator, that's what nobody can stop you. You are a senator. You can talk. You can decide not to talk. At least at the minimum, pretend. If you don't know what to do, take this advice. At least pretend. Must you come out and be disgracing yourself, disgracing your family? Eh? So are you kidding me now? So if a woman have children from multiple men, so such women, men, they are candidates for rape. Just go and molest them. Just go and rape them. The Nigerian law, the Nigerian leadership will back you up. As long as the woman, just look for such women. That's what the Nigerian system is telling you now. Just find them. You that are women molesters, you that are rapers, they have given you the leeway now. They have opened the door. Just look. Those are your candidates. Women that are, once you know that this woman has multiple children from multiple men, just go for her. You are free. Because that is exactly what that man, I can't even call him a senator. I'll just refer to him as a man. Who he is a man. For me, he's not a senator. He's a man. That's exactly what he came out to do there. Flexing his muscle in the studio. Going up and down the seat, not ashamed of himself. Because the woman has multiple children, he has children from multiple men. So how are you going to believe her? So it has come to that now in Nigeria. The anchor even cited the case of celebrities in Nigeria, the likes of Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby is more powerful than Akpabio 10 times over in American setting. When the case at that time, Bill Cosby is more richer. What is 10 times? Combine Akpabio, all the money he has stolen, multiply it by 10. Bill Cosby has more than that as at that time. More powerful, more connected. So at that time, so people should be saying that, you know what? The women that came out, they are single mothers. They don't have jobs. They are most of them are even prostitutes and all the rest, blah blah, all those stuff. Is that what matters? So women cannot come out and talk now. Forget about whether it is politics or no politics. The fact that a woman comes out and say, I have been molested, I have been harassed, or I have been raped. Tackle the substantive matter. That is what we will go for. Investigate it if need be. Take it to the court of law if at the end of the day it is necessary. That's what. And then if at the end of the day there is no there, let it go. Let it go. Then you go free. But not to be accusing the women. That is why women, I'm not seeing them coming out, because if you don't fight for yourself, nobody is going to fight for you. And you are more powerful. The Nigerian women, that is part of our problem. They don't know how powerful, the power that they carry. They have thrown them like they are kind of downtrodden within the system. They don't know the power that they carry. Women alone. Forget about Nigerians, all this crying we are talking about every day. Nigerian women alone, single-handedly, collectively, can change Nigeria. Just women alone. They can change Nigeria. Some cases will even find them even more corrupt than some men. This is your opportunity to come out and defend yourself, because remember, this is not you today. It may not be you today. It may be you or someone you know or someone you are close to tomorrow. This is the same argument that we will throw out. And then the question will be, where were you then? You are talking now. It may be another celebrity in the next few days or months or weeks or years ahead. It's going to happen for sure. And then you will come out and then you will be talking all over the space. We will ask you then. We will ask you, we will put the same thing at you then. We will dig it out and people will say the same thing. And then you will become, I don't talk to women like that. This is the time for you to act, to come collectively together as women. Whether she has children with multiple men, forget it. Whether she's a prostitute or anything, forget it. Whether it is politics or anything, forget the fact that she came out and she said, I have been molested, I have been arrested. Deal with it. That is how women are respected. That is how they are protected. If not for, thank you, Mr. Evie. If not for the fact that the country is a joke. Yes, I prefer to use that today. It's a joke. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. I really appreciate it. Thanks to everyone.
Nigeria is a joke in every ramification. That's what I just discussed with my friend right now on Instagram, just a few seconds ago. He sent me a video that we are currently discussing. In fact, before I call on the next person, which is Abdul Malik, the video that he sent to me, let me just share it to you guys. He shared me this video, then we were discussing it, that Nigeria is a joke in every ramification. We're in big trouble in Nigeria. Big trouble. This is the video this is another shocking revelation in our country. First time I've seen this.
MFA came to my house. By the way,
the way this man say by the way, now me you feel like for inside wash.
By the way,
hey God.
MFA came to my house.
The former CBN governor?
Yes. I said, how did you know my house? He said it was sent to me by Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I said, you are lying. Because the last time Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu visited me, I was in Akko Legislative Quarters. He has not been to this place. How will he send you to me that you will know this place? And he said, well, if I want to get you, all I need to get is get Rauf. I said, okay, hold on. So I called Rauf. I said, look, this man is here. Rauf said, yes, please attend to him. Give him everything he wants. I was instrumental to the confirmation of Emefiele as the chairman, as the governor of Central Bank. And guess what? Because at that time, there were enough votes to kill his nomination. If I tell you the who is who of the Nigerian Senate, who are opposed to Emefiele, you'll be shocked. But we got him confirmed. It wasn't easy. We got him confirmed. When Buhari now became president, we were quartered in Hilton Hotel. Again, I don't know how he knew my room. Emefiele came to my room. He was shaking like jellyfish. I said, what's wrong? He said, Egbon, they're after me. Ah, who are after you? He mentioned them. And he mentioned how much he had given these people who were after him. So I said, so why are you telling me? Go and tell the police. He said, I cannot tell the police. I said, if you cannot tell the police, it means you have done something wrong. If they're after you, as governor of Central Bank, the Nigerian police owes you a duty to protect you. If they are after you, what will I do to protect you? He said, I just want you to know in case anything happens to me. I said, you're a fool. You mustn't let anything happen to you. You must tell. And I will tell. He said, don't tell. That evening, I went to Rauf. And I told Rauf. Rauf said, this is not what I can handle. You must go to Ashiwaju. I said, no. I don't want to go to Ashiwaju. If Ashiwaju gets angry and calls a press conference, the whole thing will blow. He said, no. I said, look, I don't want to get into it. If anything happens, Ashiwaju has resources to protect himself. I'm an orphan. I don't have a father. I don't have a mother. I don't want anything to happen to me. Anyway, Ashiwaju said, in that case, let's go and tell Babakade. So we went to Babakade. I went to Babakade. Babakade said, this is too much. We must tell Ashiwaju. So I said, okay. Before we tell Ashiwaju, let's get him not to be angry. This thing doesn't require gra-gra. Otherwise, they might kill Emefiele.
Who are those after him?
I cannot.
Are they politicians?
3 of them are politicians, yes.
They were after him. Were they in government at the time?
My friend, they were politicians and they were extorting him. You've not heard of the story. So we decided and tell Buhari. It was a very Buhari office. So Chief Akande and I went to Buhari. We got there, we met the governor of Niger State. His first day in office, he hadn't moved to the villa at that time. He was still in that holding place. I was the first person that spoke to Buhari when he resumed duty as president. And I told him the story. He said, how many people had we told? We didn't tell him that we had told Ashiwaju and that we had told Rauf. I said, look, this is the only man I've told.
This was in 2015?
Yes. I said 2 days after I became president. We saw him, 2 days previously, this was this. The following day were all kind of parties and receptions.
It was May 31.
Yes. So we went to him. So he said, okay, I'm asking you one favor. Don't tell anybody. We promise we won't tell anybody. We left him to go out. And they allowed Chief Akande to pass. And they said, I cannot go. I said, why couldn't I go? He said, the president wants to see me again. Hey. I said, I don't enter trouble. I went back to the president. What have I done that you allowed Chief Akande to go and you didn't allow me to go? And he said, you came and told me this story. I said, yes. He then said, did I tell you? I said, you told me and Chief Akande not to tell anybody. He said, good. You can go. I said, no, I'm not. What you are saying by implication is that if this story broke out, you will hold me responsible. Abba, that's not fair. And he said, let me tell you why. I believe the story will not leak from Chief Akande. That's what he told me. He said, because Chief Akande has been governor. He has been deputy governor. He has been secretary of government. Chief Akande knows how to hold state secrets. He said, you're a top professor. He said, I don't want this thing to leak. Well, the story never leaked from me. Now I'm telling the whole world. But 1 year went, nothing happened to these people. 2 years went, nothing happened to these people. 3 years went, nothing happened to these people. In fact, one of them his profile was rising in the politics. As the election was coming for Buhari, I went to him. And I said, Baba, you didn't do anything you promised to do about the report I brought to you on your first day of office. Buhari told me, Prof, if you know what favor you have done this country, you should be given a national award. I said, I don't have to know. You are the president. Give me the national award, since you know what I've done. And I said, but what has happened to the people that I came to report to you. He said he summoned Emefiele. And Emefiele told him far more than he told me. And Emefiele, by the time he finished talking to Buhari, disclosed that whatever amount I was reporting to Buhari was like chicken feed. Because I was only reporting maybe billions of naira. Now they were talking of billions of dollars.
They were being siphoned using the. You said that the man was being extorted.
Yes.
So they were collecting the money directly from CBN. Is that the case? Was that the case?
I wasn't there. I didn't know how they were collecting.
But what, based on what you said, Emefiele told you.
That's what he told me. But what you want to hear is what I'm about to say now. Is that whatever amount those people had extorted amounted to nothing compared with what Emefiele disclosed to President Buhari as the money that had been given to the then National Security Advisor.
Who was that?
Dasuki. And that President Buhari told me that he didn't care how many times the court will rule that he would not release Dasuki. Because how could he explain the money that were traced to him? I don't know how security budget is financed. But at that time, what the newspaper reported was about $72 billion. And that amount became the focus of government to retrieve, rather than the chicken feed that I had reported to the president. So,
Kai.
Mr. Elvis, Mr.
I'm
Elvis,
sure.
this one is not a. This is a full show.
Mr. Elvis, you make us sleep this night.
You want us
Elvis, now small thing they see so more studio.
Give me away,
Oh, God, Mr. Jonathan, DOT your tire me. Okay, the comment I saw on the comment section from Kingsley Ogeraki, and that is just the truth. He said, Kingsley Ogeraki said, they are just running the country like a business center.
That is it, Naija Watch. It's not a country.
Look, Naija Watch, you get some voice discussion. I don't delete it. I promise I don't delete it. I will send it to you. When Emefiele, they plead with bank staffs on how they want to keep money with the steals. This one are billions of dollars. Not be say maybe all this way they talk. So not be smart. You say Nigeria when want better. So not be Nigeria not better. No, Nigeria not the better. These people what do they do? Nigeria private company not be not be billions, trillions of dollars. What is that's why they talk about those states. How does it be like joke?
To be honest, we don't get where they go for this country because the people we capture Nigeria, they prefer to die than to let it go.
No, they're not going to die, Mr. Naija Watch. More use the right words. Those people, they prefer to crush everybody down because they get the resources.
Naija Watch, just look now. Naija Watch, just look now. They pursue, Mr. Elvis, they pursue CBN governor. They say go tell police, go tell president, say no fit talk.
Because if you talk, you go implicate yourself.
Ordinary citizens go fit talk if you know fit talk.
Oh, the Emefiele not fit talk. Now you want to talk.
That means what Emefiele is passing through today is orchestrated by so many other satanic individuals.
Emefiele was used as a tool.
That's what I'm saying.
Emefiele should have gone exile and bring document to Nigerians. That's supposed to do. He's supposed to do that. It was a coward too.
Nigeria,
Mr. Elvis, thank God you play this video. Those who they attack us with the talk, may they see their country IB.
You see what they tell you now all the time, say, not be everything me they see you. Don't assume say
this why you can't play this kind of night. So me I don't sleep this night. To head go. I don't sleep.
Naija Watch.
Yes, sir.
I even get one where I go say can't give you. Where the thing Ozeko talk about the coup and the thing Ojuku talk about the coup. I go say now give me see him. You go weak.
Now you want to talk. You got one guy, Mr. Blackwater. You got one guy. Everybody go look for this thing. This guy, the guy, retired military officer. He interview right now at this moment. Right now, he corrected the interview based on Babangida book. He interview retired generals and major generals right now pertaining Nigeria coup and June 12. Right now, that guy na channels now day. He bring all these military officers come. He bring one Yoruba guy come yesterday, Abi, something like that.
You mean now?
One Yoruba general.
Anyway.
Yeah, right now, the guy did honest. I will share this thing. If you not listen to some kind of thing, when I was shocked, then you come like I said, those statements, if they cover the thing where it happened during the time where the thing happened, you're like the thing happen for your face. They got to tell you how they tell region, how they do meeting, how they do everything. And people when they confess, they be retired generals who don't pass 80 years of age because they don't say they talk all these things, whether they talk and they not talk, I know they can't go anywhere. So make the truth come out. You go shock. You know, if you sit down, you go do one place. They call yourself, you'll be like, nobody, you know, they hear if they listen because you don't feel remove attention if they feel see story in stories.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Prince Akwashi. Thanks for calling in, sir. Talk to us. Yes, sir. Good evening to you, sir. Talk to us.
Good evening, Naija Watch. I was even surprised that you say you didn't see this. If you started it from the beginning, you will shake your head. Even the man himself, the man speaking, the Professor Adeyeye, he said that at some point that he was not even sleeping in his house, that he was sleeping in five places. You understand? So you see that I'm not judging anybody. I'm not taking sides. Obasanjo, Jonathan, Tinubu, what's it called? Buhari, they all complicit in all this. They're all complicit in all these things going on. But you know, even the professor even questioned how what's his name? This man from Benue got his oil rigs. What is his general
secretary to the government, right?
No. This retired man
David Mark.
No, not David Mark. He mentioned David Mark, and he also mentioned the other man that is it Danjuma? Is it Danjuma? Danjuma. Defense minister. Is it Danjuma? Yeah.
Yes.
He mentioned all of them. I'm telling you, take your time, listen to everything. On. Nigeria is gone. If I'm to be, if I'm to see P2B now, I'll tell P2B, please save yourself. Stay away from these people. I don't think you can redeem Nigeria because of all these selfish men. I rest my case.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. When I say me, sometimes you people you ought to say I see everything. This video shocked me. No, say yesterday when they change Duam, we did live. Normally, when I finish, I start on that research. Natasha Mata, the way me take carry my Natasha Mata, I just see, despite that many other medias don't give up, make I do my part, make I echo them to protect other females out there, passing through this kind of things. This video, now my friend, they send that for me now for Instagram. My friend, all the way from Canada. Jesus. We have a mountain to climb to rescue Nigeria. A mountain to climb. Some of you now come here, they insult us. You don't know what we are facing. You will be insulting us.
Mr. Elvis, those who they insult. Me they go watch this video.
I told you guys, we don't have to do what we are doing here today. We don't have to. We should encourage ourselves. Encourage others that are doing it anywhere any platform. Do you know how many we be for Nigeria? They say we'll be 200 million. Then we have only one or a maximum of 2 people doing this. If you even reach, I don't search, I never see a platform that is doing what we are doing here every single day, not day. Some people go say, who send us? Who send us? Look where we day. Nothing is working. Now, wow. We go lose voice for Nigeria. For the past 4 days, I lost my voice for Nigeria matter. Sometimes I will be here, I will be sick, I will be managing myself just to keep to the consistency. My panelists, as my brother Black Panther talked earlier on, that collectively, effort what they put here. We don't have to do this. If as soon as some of you now will be devil, as soon as I want to make it job be, same will live like this. Despite say we even they talk. Look here, Nigeria day. Despite say we even they talk. Oh, we're in big trouble in our country, man. A big trouble. It's not working. I don't see him. As we all the talk, so as all of us go get
Naija watch. Many people don't know say this thing no go. This thing go tough. Oh. They see they play the chop rice and beans. I go see something where they never seen before.
Go tough because 2027, 2027. May God keep all of us alive, good health. Now we'll see what will happen for 2027. Now then you go really know these people fighting not because of you, it's for their selfish interest.
This not for Obi. If you Obi not need to go dirty, you need to step down. If you need to go dirty, you need to go off and not to go there.
Look, this will not be joke. If Nigeria not have made their law, made a change constitution, be not fit Nigeria. Not be say no, they talk the truth. You know, fit. Where one follow there. Very soon I'll be a be activist. You can't go activist side. As you already do so. No, Nigeria not be. Nigeria, the first culture of Nigeria is corruption. That's the first ethics of the nation.
God bless you, my prince. You will soon become activist.
Because of
the first ethics of Nigeria and values is corruption. No other thing.
Exactly.
If you are not part of corruption, you are going nowhere. You will never grow. You'll see what will happen to Natasha. They are going to victimize you and spoil political career. You'll go as much as go to cook for kitchen.
All right. Okay. Anyway, now only Mr. Abdul Malik and Oga Prince Collins remain to talk before. According to Mr. Jonathan, I cannot just end the show right now. So I'll leave the show for another 1 hour for all of you. The way when they talk, someone to talk within yourselves. You know, I'm not going to call anybody. Let's just have a random discussion and interject each other's for the next 1 hour. Just 1 hour so that we can round up the show. But I'd like to call on Abdul Malik. Abdul Malik, you can talk to us. After you, then go with Prince Collins. Then every other person can interject to see how we can, because sometimes interjection like this, talking randomly, also help us, you know, to express our views. Exactly. Abdul Malik, if you are there, sir, talk to us. Good evening to you.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Nigeria Watch, and good evening, everybody in the panel. Good evening, Nigeria. You see, this Senator Oyekanchi, what our view on this man came to Arise TV and say, it's like he just came there to portray his character, understand? I see no reason why Natasha is a mother of 6 for different men. That is a private issue. We are not talking about that. Why can't you talk the sexual harassment, what is happening, what is on the ground? You are beating around bush for that. Why can't you talk the main topic? Somebody have 6 case for different men. That is not your business. Natasha choose how he will live her life, understand? Everybody know how he will live her life. That is quite different. Okay, now, what happened is this. You see, that man just came there. It's like he was paid something from me. It was compromised before he came to that Arise TV. Because all what he said, it did not make sense to me. Yeah, it did not make any sense to me at all. Okay, now you say it's like you are a witness, right? There's what they asked him there. Are you with them throughout the night to the next morning? He said, yes. How? Do you sleep with each of them? How do you know that they did not discuss such things like that? Nigeria is a country where we don't have truth. We are just deceiving ourselves. That is a major problem we have. We don't have truth. And it's very different. It's very big, something that is disturbing everybody in the country. You came online on live. You are bearing a witness, which is you are not there. It's very difficult something, which you cannot even prove this, right? My problem is those people, they need to use them to set an example. Why can't one of those people, either Peter Obi or Natasha or one of those prominent men that have ground. They sue those people to International Court of Justice. Because Nigeria, even though you go to court, there is justice, you will not have justice. That is the proof. That is why they keep doing what they are doing. Yeah, for me, they said that as an example, carry them to International Court of Justice so that they will know that something is happening. The country we are living today, we have a long way to go. Very long way. Look at what is happening to Natasha. Okay, till update now, Akpepo is said, have never come online to debunk what Natasha said. Rather to send people, just to propagandists, to send people, look at what women are doing. Women, they say they stand with Akpabio. How can you stand with Akpabio? You don't know the truth, you don't know the fact. You see, we have a very long way to go in that country. If we cannot rise up and chase all the politicians, they are the same thing. The only person I exclude from those people is Peter Obi, because he has ruled for 8 years. There is no corruption against this man. Look at the video you show now, right? The corruption is going on in the country. That is the only one you see. What is the other one they have not seen? Only Peter Obi, 8 years, you have not seen any corruption attached with this man, right? Other politicians, they are the same. If we do not make up our mind, comprise our mind as one to chase them out, the country will remain as the same. There is nothing will change. Look at the billion, the trillion they are looting, how the country will fix, how the economy will be grow. It's nothing will be working. The update, there is no light in Nigeria. We are still talking about light, no road. Why other countries, they are talking how they will go to sky, how they will go to moon, how they will go to sea, inside sea, to go and build something there. But we are talking about common light. We cannot give ourselves light. Now, how are we going to change this? If the citizen cannot complex as a one, we cannot change it because we are divided too. Some people are coming on air just to gossip. Yes, for me, I've used many things on air. Some people are coming just to gossip too. I don't really understand. You are fighting corruption. Okay, fight it to the end. Forget this one is closer to me, this one is closer to me. No, you cannot fight corruption like that. You cannot exclude anyone. Anyone that is found guilty is corrupt, Look at what I said. It's only will be that excluded from those people. And that is true. I will say something later, Nigeria. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Malik. You see,
okay, all right. Just continue. Yes, thank you, sir.
Okay, yeah, well, greet everyone. Mr. Najawas, God bless you. Mommy Diaspora, God bless you more. People with the comment section, kudos to all of you. You are doing well. Thank you very much. My fellow panelists, be strong as you are. May God elevate us. May God help us for our country. You see, that man that came, that senator that came to defend Akpabio today, if you look at it clearly, with his body language, you will know that he has been messaged to come and do that. You see, let me tell you something about Nigeria. You see, Nigerians, they know how to use themselves against themselves. You see, as you see the apple to Akpabio, so me, I just give you some reasoning. This one I'm feeling because a typical attitude of Nigerians with that. You see that man and I from East. You know, Akpabio from East. So that man, Akpabio go just tell us, man, they won't finish me. Oh. He go say no. Well, before I go happen, Natasha, I won't finish you. Maybe say, you will come from the same place. You offer bring ethics. Ethnicity. The offer tell and say, go there. Go defend me. You see the way from the way that man is even talking, you will know that he was not ready. He didn't go there to listen to anybody. He went there to destroy Natasha's character. He went there
Mr. Sorry, Akpabio from South, not East.
South, South,
from Akwa Ibom, South, Akwa Ibom.
No, you know, we were. Thank you very much. We will come from all these South and all of us. Now most Eastern all of us they categorize ourselves. Say we be now East and West. You know, they put us for one side because we don't feel say that we, apart from Yoruba Hausa, we are the people that feel as if we are being marginalized. So they'll just use that one brainwash and tell us, go there, go and defend me. He came there. If you look at the last question that they asked him, they asked him whether, and they said, what is your take as regard this kind of attitude regarding what Natasha have come to say now, the harassment, sexual harassment, and the way things are going? How are you going to speak to? How are you going to, address future Nigerians, future Nigerian women that want to participate in politics? He couldn't answer it because he was not listening. He was not concentrating. He didn't even know the meaning of the question. He was saying that if there's anyone, let me know, then I'll answer you. They asked him 3 times. He was still repeating the same thing because he was not concentrating. His soul was just to come and destroy the character of Natasha there. That is a typical Nigerians. You see the women. If I tell you the kind of money where they come on for Akpabio hand right now, just to consolidate this issue, wait till they carry, give women, they go to demonstrate, go to put placard for face. They do anything, all those hypocrisy. Money where they come on for your household now, you don't believe. Millions. Now they do all this now to save your name. That's so Nigerians be. And this is how they distract us. They take the money, they use it for nonsense. They gather money to do nonsense. They don't gather money to do projects. They gather money to protect their political interests and protect their image that have been destroyed by them. They cover. You see, Nigerians, they know how to cover evil. When they do evil, they bring the face of angel and cover it with the resources that is made to develop the land. Now, about Natasha, she's going to face a lot of political issues, like political retaliation will take place. She might have this kind of, she might be removed from key, sensitive position like committees, she might be denied leadership roles or face attempts to discredit her political career. She might even face, character assassination, which this man is already doing. That is the kind of victimization they give to people that report issues like this in an institution. The opponents, they might spread false rumor or attack her, attack her credibility, which this man is just doing right now, attacking her credibility, saying that she have many children for many men and all those things. They will leave the main issue and start talking about the issues that are not relevant to distract the people once more. Then he's going to have so many disappointment from his colleagues. They are going to start victimizing her. They are going to use her words against her. People are going to leave her in isolation. She's going to face a lot of media scrutiny, being paid by people to come and assassinate her character. Psychologically in the long run, which is very important. People don't think of the psychological and emotional, issues that will go along with this kind of thing. Before you know that, as a woman, she's gonna look as if she's vulnerable. She's gonna be stressed. She's gonna have the kind of public scrutiny and backlash can impact on her mental and emotional well-being. But they don't check all these things. So tell me, how can you encourage women to come and be in the midst of those lions like that senator that was there now saying that he doesn't want to talk about her character? That is what they have discussed that made them to start approaching this woman.
What you just said now, do you know that, prospectively, a lot of women will be discouraged to go and walk with those animals, to
exactly.
be in the same room with them?
Exactly. You can even see what that man is saying. He said, if this is how the women are going to come and start laying allegation, it's better they don't come. You see, he was making sort of threats. They were even asking him that, from what you are saying right now, how do you expect Natasha to come and express herself with the kind of countenance you are posing now? And if you are about 4 or 5 city, how do you expect her to come and sit down? He said she has to come. He said free with free. In fact, Nigeria is a zoo, it's a banana republic. That place, that Nigeria, I'm sorry for all of us who come for that place. It's a pity. Say that person for come, because anytime a person they think all this, if he carry a put for anything, get easy to say okay, now say happen and I say no happen. Nigeria is a scam. It's a scam. And the worst of all, our weak law enforcement and law enforcement agent is a big issue. Many criminals today, they operate with impunity due to weak law enforcement and lack of accountability. See, corruption, within the police and judicial system, now they allow this kind of thing to happen because offenders, they don't evade they evade justice and go scot-free. People begin to do more. Look at it now. They started kidnapping important dignitaries. They started kidnapping relevant people. Before you know now, they will resort to killings. They are going to resort to killings because the time will come whereby they themselves will not even have peace. This one that is happening now is just a tip of an iceberg. It's good. They are going to face serious issue. Bribery and favoritism prevent fair persecution and discourage victims from seeking justice in that country. Tell me, how can people now say, okay, they want to trust that kind of institution and come into it holistically and invest in that kind of environment where you cannot get justice for even yourself, where you cannot stand for yourself, where you have no voice. If anything happens to you, it's as if it's just garawa. The thing just go like that. Tell me, how can somebody come and say, okay, you want to? When they talk about inviting foreign investors, although they know the kind of foreign investors they invite, those poor people from China and poor people from India, they bring them to come and start farming. Those people, they will use those one will wear uniform and appear as if they are white people. They will use their color to intimidate villagers and begin to exploit our solid minerals to enrich their own land. They only bring people that are less privileged from all those Asian countries to come and exploit us here, because no reasonable and high level personality that will come to this kind of land where you cannot find justice. Then they talk about diasporas bringing their resources down to come and invest back home. With this kind of attitude, with this kind of humiliation and intimidation, with this kind of discrimination against human, with this kind of disrespect for human life, would you expect somebody to come out and invest in that place and be confident to operate in that place where you don't even have insurance for life? You can't even insure your own life, talk less of insuring your business. Then you are talking about people coming. That's why that people are very selective, coming down there to come and invest. They are carrying the money. What are they using the money for? A place where you see somebody building a big mansion inside a road that is not tied. Inside potholes. He will pass. He will drive. A very big car of about 60, 70 to 100 million and drive into his house, passing through floods from poor environment into his big mansion. Only for me the big they are so daft. That place. Now God will save them. God now go save them for them. And only God. That's why people, they don't go to church every day. That's why the people, they don't go to church every day, because they don't get choice. They don't get choice of anything. High poverty and unemployment rate, it push individuals into special. If you look at it, the high poverty and unemployment rate push many individuals, especially youth, into crime in that place. Kidnapping for ransom has become a lucrative business due to economic issues. No employment, nothing. People get to survive. Limited access to education and job opportunity, increased likelihood of crime everywhere. It impacts your behavior. How can you expect somebody to behave well when the environment is not created for somebody to have good attitude? Good attitude don't just come like that. You can't tell somebody to feel as if he has eaten when he's hungry. You cannot. You can't tell somebody to feel as if he's full when he's empty. You cannot expect somebody to present dignity when he is spiritually, physically, and emotionally empty. So the crime is going to keep increasing until they do the right thing. They don't do anything apart from siphoning the money. Okay, all the nonsense that Emefiele did, all the siphoning, manipulation he did, where is he now? Where are all those monies now? They need to think of all these things. If he has developed his own, if Emefiele has used Nigerian money to develop his own community and turn that place to paradise, as he's suffering now, a lot of Nigerians will stand for him and say, okay, let him go. Look at what he has done with this money. What can Emefiele tell us now that he has done with money? Even Buhari could not even develop. The president that have ruled Nigeria so far, the governors and president that have ruled Nigeria so far, if they are taking it upon themselves to develop their indigenous village and environment individually, one by one, by now Nigeria would have become close to paradise. If they decide, just a governor say, okay, my first 4 years, I'm going to turn my village to a paradise. Any other governor that come will do it. So just like that, by now Nigeria will be a mini paradise. But no, they siphon all this money, take it away, useless it for nothing. That is why I said Nigerian leaders, They are daft. They are daft. That is why Trump called Nigeria shithole. That's why he call it shithole, because people that are in shithole, they don't know how to reason. They don't reason well. Now shit full their head. It's a pity. Let me hold on for us so that anybody can come in. At the verse.
You see, most of our brothers here who come and start say we are talking, you are doing this. Now they will see this video now. I think they will have sleepless night now. I guess they will have sleepless night.
Why would they have sleepless night?
if they show now they think we're just talking here, but they will see what they are.
Who doesn't care doesn't care. That's it.
You're right.
Yes, they don't care. They don't care. Even from diaspora, some people leave diaspora here, go down and go and do the same thing these people are doing. After they must have left their children here, enjoy the facilities that is available here. Their conscience will not even free them. They will fly back to Nigeria and support these corrupt and evil people and still spoil their land. Is that not madness?
It's really heartbroken when I see people who enjoying the government that is working in the Western country, and you still go and support these evil politicians.
Yeah, that is what I'm saying. What's this kind of brain those people get? Which kind of brain that one?
I feel pain in my stomach.
That's madness, absolute madness. For somebody to enjoy the dividends of democracy and fly back home and support impunity and corruption.
Even the politicians that you are talking about, they visit abroad now, don't they? They visit abroad. How come they don't go back to replicate what they see here and all that? You know, even the upcoming politicians, the people that are not even a politician today, some of them used to live abroad. You know, they go back to become a politician. The first thing they do in their first year or two is to steal money. So the problem is huge. It's not just in one direction. It's huge. It's a huge problem.
Very huge. Very, very, very huge. It's like a curse laid upon the nation. It's a pity. In Nigeria, the most populated black nation in the whole world cannot survive, cannot live an average life for a citizen. They have to explain the black race to survive.
I wish we have a revolution that not peaceful, nothing like peaceful revolution. Revolution to send all those evil satanic people to their ancestors. They draw the ones who survive their year. Now, if we hear anything again, you're gonna go with your ancestors. That would be better for that country, because this country now, the country is polluted.
Prince.
Polluted.
Yeah.
Nigeria watch. You see, the problem, this thing will make everybody go find out. The problem why Nigeria is so corrupt is because of the Arewa group. The Arewa group, it's been long that the other part of the country has been fighting that we should have this amalgamation well, but they refuse because of the monetary gain and the subjection. They see that they are fine in education, that if they continue the way they are saying, will be subjected to the people of the South. That's the basic problem that we are having. It is the Arewa that introduced, was it not Babangida that introduced corruption? Was it not Babangida? That is what we are saying.
It's a pity, it's a pity. It's a pity. The only medicine is just nothing but just that decentralization. That is the only medicine. No other thing. No other thing. No other thing. Any president that come, whether from the south, from the west, from the east, from the north, once he gets there, they are going to instruct him on what to do. He can never do nothing. Nothing will happen. That Nigeria. Nothing will happen for this country. They don't capture her. They don't finish her. They don't finish her. Corruption don't finish that country. Even the worst of all, the corruption itself has now become part of the society that for you to change from it, it's like you removing all your skin and left with skeleton. That's the way it is for them now. Because they don't even know how to approach good governance right now, because that corruption has become part of them. A lot of us grew up inside that corruption. We thought that is the way. Like, imagine a society where they call government resources national cake. Just imagine that kind of society, the national cake. What is national cake? Anywhere there is, you see, anywhere you see cake that is made for everybody, you cut your part as you can eat and go. Is that not what it means? So how can you not tell those people that a national cake is made to come and develop? No, it's just to cut your own side. So we can never go anywhere.
And the painful part of all our gap praise is that nobody comes to power and question their predecessor. And that is my concern. Did you hear Tinubu questioning Buhari now, for example? No.
Well, where?
Buhari came in, Buhari did not question Jonathan. Now, many governors or all the governors in Nigeria are doing the same thing. Whenever you see these people question their predecessor, is because maybe they hate each other, not because of the people.
Maybe opposite party.
Exactly.
That is why I'm seeing, Mr. Elvis, that's why I'm saying afraid of Mr. Peter Obi. You know, he said it in his campaign. He said it before. When he come in, you're not going to go to, you have to find a way to stop it, not to pursue what has already happened. So my hope for Peter Obi is gone. You should forget Nigeria is not for Peter Obi because it's not ready to go drastic. The only person I will expect if the population will support him, that would be Showore, because he's not ready to compromise anything for anybody. But Peter Obi, he can't. My senior brother, my senior brother, don't help us.
The problem is that Blackwater, we may drop this thing just 20 seconds. The problem is that what you have said is right, but the problem is that you cannot, person like Peter Obi, I still repeat it. My problem is how is he going to get there? Because I know with this kind of institution or ground, with this kind of narrative or ground, he can't get there.
Yeah, but
I know that if he gets there,
Mr. Henry is saying is this is two things. What you are saying and what Mr.
I'm going to get to what he's saying now.
One, how is he going to get there? Then two, if he get there, can he do what you and I are expecting him to do?
He will, you know what I think Peter Obi is doing. Peter Obi don't want to offend any cabal unit right now.
And then we don't need somebody that don't want to offend.
We don't need people like that.
Listen. Let me learn. You see,
they make face. We don't need anybody.
Listen.
Everybody. That's not what we want in Nigeria.
We are not in family meeting.
We want to pamper the same people that be causing us pain, death, and everything.
We don't pamper anybody this time.
No, that's
we
not
need somebody who want to go radical. We need radical person.
For UK, where me day, place where they 80 years. If they find out say he do corruption or he committed a crime 50 years ago, at the age of 88, you are going to prison.
Fine, wait me alarm. Wait me alarm now. Wait me alarm. You know, let me learn.
That day to confess. Till today, now everybody don't enter house. Nobody talk about Babangida again. We can't continue like this.
I understand you, Naja, me alone. If you finish, you let me talk. Maybe finish with the talk.
Go ahead then. Go ahead.
You see, when I try to talk, you see, like Showore now. Showore, if you put Peter Obi for ground, put Showore for ground, in terms of person will get action to do what they in mind. 10 people will choose Showore, no one will touch Peter Obi because they know say if Showore sit down there, the way go take do this thing, the whole world go see him clearly. He go even pass military on. But the strategy we Showore they use now only revolution of massive revolution with the people. Now if we put person like Showore for there, not be democracy. Because Showore already tell them what you want to do.
Then
and
everybody get a platform. We have to
this
get a platform now. We have to start to use this for revolution. Nigeria needs revolution. We have to start using it.
No. We can't preach revolution from my platform. But let me
not your not your platform, not your own. I'm talking about everybody's platform out there, not your platform.
Okay, good. Let me say this. Yeah. My people, the only way Nigeria of our dream can come to reality, that Nigeria that you look up to, you wished for, can come to reality. We need a leader that will come in
organically come in for the people. All the leaders we'll be having since history, Nigeria was created, they don't come in for the people. They are there for their selfish interest. We need a leader that will come in for the people. Like, for example, you see now, the Northerners now are already against someone like Tinubu. Yes, you and I know there's hunger in the land. If anybody is against Tinubu now, generally because of what is happening in the land, me, I don't have a problem with that. But if you're against Tinubu because of your satanic selfish interest, then I will never support you against Tinubu. And that is what the Northerners are doing right now. Okay, now I'm going somewhere. We need a leader that you will know somebody is against your policy. Pick him up, lock him till further notice. It matter, they know they judge them at all. You see that cabas when they talk, they are human beings. No? Now, privilege, satanic privileges, now they give all of them. Now make you and I they where we day today. All of them, pick them. In fact, all borders will be locked down. Pick all of them. Since Nigeria was created, we'll go open book from beginning. Even though the person don't reach 99.9 years, pick him up. What did he do in the past? Make us suffer put. Now slaughter, you slaughter them for live broadcast, you do them. Then Nigeria will take better. All this all they do is say, we are in democracy. We have to do it in democracy. Now I make the whole Nigeria the craze. So
Mr. Niger Watch.
I make the craze so. Nothing is working. I'm in Nigeria. I know what I'm talking about. Nothing is working in this country. You need to be financially stable by God's grace to live in this country. If one have to tell you how much they spend daily to be in Nigeria, except you just want to come in and live a substandard lifestyle. I understand some people might say, nah, if you don't let person do, what do they do for them? That is why we are where we are. Because everybody is running away. Nobody want to talk about it. Nobody want to stay in the toxic environment to see how we can sort it out. Everybody's running away. Oh no, Nigeria not good. Oh, I beg. I want to carry my family. I want to carry this. That's why we are where we are today. We need a leader, not a leader that will come in and be worshiping the previous satanic leaders that have caused the pains that you and I face it today. No, we need a leader that will not look anybody's face before taking decision. Now we need. Now make you see, say, for these platforms, sometimes we are talking about the government. Even some of us on this platform, we are satanic. Some of us on Niger Watch, we are satanic. Some of us on Niger Watch family, in case you're not here, we are satanic. Because when it's becoming so strict like this, you'll see all of them, they don't wake up from their bed, start protecting their loved ones. No, not talk about this one like this. Not talk about, because that one is favorable to you. In case you are not aware, that is the same thing our leaders are doing, because they have their favorites, and those their favorites are the ones that cause you and I the pains we are facing today. So, and you are pushing them to go step on the toes of their favorite. They will not do it, because you yourself, satanic person for this platform, many of you here, you don't want to step on the toes of your favorite, and you are pushing the satanic Nigerian politicians. I mean, they go step on their favorite. It's not possible. That means now the same crime, the same sin, the same satanic, toxic environment. Now all of us find ourselves. We are not going anywhere. You know how many times many of them they beat me for this platform and they insult the hell out of me just because, say, I call out your favorites. Now you they take governor, make it call out a favorite. You they take president, make it call out a favorite. He said no, because you yourself say no. I beg, make una talk. Thank you.
You see, Mr. Najawa, you see that leader where you talk so, that leader where you talk so, this cabal, this system who get so that kind of leader don't finish there. You know, finish Nigeria president. Like this will not let out in there. Like
yeah, Mr. Elvis. See, you see that video. I think you should, if possible, I just want to advise, if possible, you need to present it full for people to listen to it. So we don't have leader or leaders in Nigeria. We don't have presently from A to Z, all of them. The only person that appears to be a leader or who is a leader, which is Mr. Peter Obi, does not have what it takes to undo the present mess. He doesn't have it. When you know what is going on in Nigeria, you know Mr. Peter Obi is not even close. Don't let us deceive ourselves.
We need a leader to have forgiveness for anybody.
For him to
now.
get there, somebody said it earlier, he has to act mercy. He must go, he must go brutal. He must be ready to fight. All this idea that, just pretend and work with them, and it cannot work. We don't have legislature in Nigeria. You see all this Senate and all this House, Nigerians, they are joke. We don't have anything. All of them, it has been
including the
all of
the
them
sons.
have been. It is pay as you go that they do there. Pay as you go. If Mr. Tinubu or any president wants to get anything done, it is how much. He will have settled them. Nothing goes. It's anything that we see there that we watch on our TV, on the Senate, or on the floor, or the House. Everything that we see that they are playing out for us, those ones are all scripted. Everything has been done backdoor. All of them, without any exception. I'm not putting anybody out. All of them. That is why it is not working. That is the reason why we can't see any opposition to come out and talk, because they are being paid. Just say
Mr. Jonathan,
yes.
Apart from opposition, we have church leaders, Muslim leaders. Where are they? Are they not seeing Nigerians to come out and speak?
All of
They
them.
are a bunch of corrupt people.
Mr. Evans said a leader that will open the book. Yes, I like that. If you see a leader, that means that leader must be ready to open the book. That means he has to be ready to go. Those
are people we need. Peter Obi it's not that kind of leader we now.
No. Mr. Peter Obi is not close. Oh. Mr. Peter Gregory Obi is not close at all.
Mr. Jonathan.
Yes.
You see what? See, if you are seeking for a leader that will open the book, it's me and you that will elect that leader. Why? How is this? When we vote our vote must be count, right? Just like 2023 election, that'll be one election, right? But we all know the election was rigged. But what is this they do? They don't do anything. Okay, now that is the reason why they have the audacity to.
You know why that idea is good, and that is the normal way it should be. But for that leader who wants to achieve that, must be ready to fight. And the way he will fight is not going to hide it. He will be open that I'm ready to fight. These are the things that I'm going to do. If I have the opportunity, then the people will still now vote for him, defend their vote, and get him in. And everything he said he will do, we know that he's going there to do it. If he cannot say it up front, then he's not the leader. That is the acid test for that leader. That leader. You see. Did you listen to that? Did you listen to that senator? That video that Mr. Elvis presented. See, that is the way they run Nigeria. It's a pure, somebody said, business center. It is just, Nigeria is in the hands of some few individuals. Very, very few individuals.
For example, now, Mr. Jonathan, with all that we are facing right now in Nigeria, currently, now see what they are trying to force people to do in the north.
That are not fasting, and the ones with indecent haircuts. For those of you that don't know what Isba is like a police force set up in some northern part of Nigeria to checkmate those people that are not practicing Islamic religion effectively. As you all know, this is the holy month of Ramadan, where the Muslims fast and pray for a particular period of, let's say, 1 month. They fast and pray. Now, this Isba now, they are enforcing it. They are making sure that everybody must fast. But again, Is this what we are supposed to be doing in 2025? 2025, bro. This is what Nigerians feel like is a problem. And this is why I always say God will punish the Nigerian politicians, because a lot of these things that they do is actually deliberate. They did not put this police because they want your salvation. They want that if you buy, they won't make you go heaven. You know what? Before I even talk with you, I want to talk. Make Hizbah bring one imam or one alpha. Make him come today. Make him fast and pray for 6 years. Most see whether electric car will come in front. Most see whether development will come in front. What do you do? What do you do with religion? I'm still trying to understand. Nigeria, if you look left, Allahu Akbar. If you look right, in Jesus' name we pray. If you look left, Allahu Akbar. If you look right, in Jesus' name we pray. We see the way we did. I said, come this place. We need to travel out, they come back. Do you know what is religion in China? Development is religion. Development is religion. And they come up from Guangzhou now, they come Shanghai. Bro, check the airport. And they see youths. A lot of youths from 17 to like 20-something. I don't even see elderly people, all these big auntie where don't reach 40 or 30-something. I don't even see them for the airport. Young youth, where the government don't invest in for tech. So it's our government they invest in people who no fast for Ramadan. Now, a lot of Nigerians will not understand. But me, they pay me because I don't study and I don't observe, say, Islamic religion in the north. Yeah, the northern part of Nigeria. Bro, that's in our politics. They don't turn on to politics. The elite and the politicians of the north, they've understood that, wait, if we educate these youths for this place, all this election, where will they win? This mass voting where they happen for here, we know where they get them again. So they deliberately shape the minds of the youth in the north and then put them towards religion so that they can easily manipulate them. How did they manipulate them? They'll just tell them that, if they see person where they're supposed to vote for development, they'll say, they'll just say, that one a Christian, that one a Christian. If you come, this one will happen, that one will happen. So they deliberately don't want them to be educated properly. If you check the northern part of Nigeria, they have the least educated people. They have the highest rate of poverty. Underdevelopment in the north, the highest in Nigeria. And it's deliberate. They set up Islamia in Lekeu. After that, they don't want to set up a proper school. And we all know, for the development anywhere now, you need a proper education because of how technology is growing every day. But they know that if these youth are educated enough, it's a problem for them. Then they don't win politics. They don't win their elections again. It's deliberate. It's deliberate. All these pastors and imam where they tell now, pray every time. Oh, you won't have a problem. Let's come and pray. Make them come. I say now, Nigeria, currently now, if you don't come this China now, you can understand which side they talk, or go some other part. I don't go UK, I don't go the rest, right? Okay. Now, if you come this part of the world, you're going to say Nigeria still they live for 2001. That's if not 1999. Now, the president, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, facing a development in the CARICOM Nigeria by shouting CNG. We are moving to CNG. I come China now, I realize it's CNG self now, what did they do about 10 years ago? They don't go 80% green on electric. 80% green. You breathe clean air. 80% green.
Okay, in terms of this satanic religionism, it didn't end there. There's a video that is currently trending, which happened about 2 days ago, 3 days ago. The pastor supposed, if Nigeria are a country where they work, the pastor supposed to be arrested by now because the pastor and the person they planned it together. You know,
before you play, somebody for this platform from the group attacked me prior today because of this.
Okay,
this same. Yeah,
please hold on. Let me finish now. You know, a lady planned with this same satanic pastor to come give a testimony of after he don't pray for her or something like that, and the miracle now happened. She now acquired a mansion, but the owner of the mansions can't come out now, can say now lie, and the woman is already arrested. Let us watch this video, my people.
Watch this and see for yourself.
The Lord.
Hallelujah.
I am Lovett Alon from Enugu State.
My name is Sadido Konlabisi and I work for Robocon Consult. And this is a building designed and constructed by Robocon Consult. This is a 5-bedroom flat, a smart building. We have 2 buildings that is fully completed and one is undergoing construction, soon to be finished. And this is Barrister, the legal counsel of Robocon Consult.
Okay, my name is Barrister C.P. Ogadu, Esquire. I am from Ayamene SAN Chambers. My principal, Barrister Mbadoa SAN, has sent me here. We are the lawyers, the legal representative of Robocop Company Nigeria Limited. And if you have seen a video making round in the social media about a certain lady that said she was prophesied to.
I'm so happy. I don't know where to start.
Good news is coming to the family of Lovett.
Amen.
Lovett, I see you celebrating.
Amen.
Lovett. This prophecy will be replayed on the day of your testimony.
Amen. Show the evidence. Zion is the best. This is the last bus stop. I have my evidence here.
Where is the evidence? Hey! This is the mansion. I prophesy.
This is the building. It is located in Enugu WTC estate precisely. And this building are still on sale. Each of the 3 units is going for 300 million. It's not sold as of today. And if you have been thinking that lady owns the building, that's not true, because this belongs to our client, the Robocon Company Nigeria Limited. And leading you into the building, you can see is exactly the same building. The building is unique in Nigeria.
So Miss Lovett Alo came a few days ago with her agents and also with a prospective client. According to her, she claimed that she has somebody that is interested in buying the building, so she was allowed to come into the building for inspection. She came precisely to this other building and to check the building out. While touring the building, she went around with the prospective clients, according to what she told us, and after a few minutes, she requested for some seconds to be able to talk to the clients in private. So we allowed her to talk to the clients in the building for a few seconds. Unknowing to us, she made a video of herself claiming that she had already paid for the building, that she paid 200 million for the building, and she'll be balancing up in no time.
All right. Yeah, I got this one. The house is 2, but this is the one I choose. And I paid 200. I'm paying the house installment. I think it's the remaining 100. The house is 300 million. That's it.
Okay. And after she went, that was when we were able to verify that she is the same person that made a video a few days back claiming that she is the owner of this building. On that video, she claimed that a prophecy was given to her and she was able to procure a building.
The lady in question now is already in police net. She is currently cooling off in police net, and all the people who are involved in the scheme to mislead the public will soon be brought to book. And here is the interior of the building. You can still see is the interior of the building. The exact same building you.
The lady is in police net. What happened? How come the pastor not in police net? Anyway, let's continue.
We are in Zion Ministry. Potential buyers.
Helen Lovett.
Yes, sir.
Helen, there are 2 English names.
Your surname?
Hello. Yeah.
Speak now. Do you remember a particular time that we are in Zion Ministry?
Yes, sir.
And Zion Movement outreach?
Yes,
with Pastor Ebuko Obi.
Yes, sir.
And you said you own a house in WTC estate, a mansion worth 300 million.
Yes, sir.
So, is it true?
I'm still processing it. I've not concluded the payment.
Okay, so you said you built the house. You are still processing to build the house, or what?
I did not build it.
Yes. What did you do?
We are processing to buy it. Do you get? That's it.
Okay, you are processing to buy the house.
Yes, that's it. I've checked it. I've checked everything. I've done this thing, and
Yes.
the agent said that we should go to meet the landlord.
Please.
But you said
the prophecy. Prophecy came to you that you will make it, that everything will be fine, and you said you have already made it, that you now own the house. You are now a proud owner.
A proud owner, landlord
of that house.
The evidence.
That you have your evidence, and you showed them your evidence.
The house.
Yes. Did you say a thing like that?
Yeah, I showed.
Did you? No, please explain to us. Did you say a thing like that?
I said.
Yes. Yeah. So you said the prophecy has come to materialization, and that was why you are showing your evidence, right?
Yes, sir.
Did you in any way own the house? Is that house yours?
It's not mine now.
What is the plot number of the house? What is the plot number?
What is the plot number of the house?
The house that we are processing, what we pay instrumentally.
Jesus. Their house is the plot number is
Where is the house located? Which estate is it located? Inside WTC estate.
Yes,
do you own the 3 mansions or you own just one?
I don't own any one.
Look at this is a mansion built by a young lady. What are you waiting for? Boys, what are you waiting for? Lose yourself. Lose yourself. Hey!
Such ownership is not by anybody except by the Robocop Company Nigeria Limited.
All right. When we talk here, some of you, this part of the thing I talked about earlier on, some of you will be protecting what you love so much, your favorite. Now, the only thing I don't like about this whole thing that happened is that the woman, yes, she's currently in the police cell or wherever she is. But what happened to the pastor? Because they work together. They work together. Pastors pay people to come give false testimony that miracle happened to them so that to deceive other gullible worshippers. How come, if you check this video from beginning to the end, they don't mention, say, pastor commit anything. They are always scared to step on pastor's toes.
Because pastor get money to settle them, whatever the money is.
Mr. Elvis, we are not scared to call pastors out. We are not scared here. The pastor should be the first person they should be arrested.
The lady na scapegoat. She's just they just use.
And so one of our members here for shots, I saw he attacked me this morning. The guy I call one easy fraudster who they shout for Facebook every day. They deceive our people in the Western country. You see, they believe all this fake pastor, fake miracle. You don't get miracle staying at home in Western country without paying your bills. Stay at home for one. Sorry, Mr. Elvis. Stay at home for 1 month without working. Let's see what kind of miracle will pay your bill for you without you going to work or working. It's never done in the world.
Right. Let's run
in Nigeria.
In 20 minutes. In 20 minutes, you all talk within yourself. 20 minutes.
Mr. Elvis, that last video, what did you talk about? Sorry, I don't know what that house matter. What happened?
A pastor combined plans satanically with a woman to come give a testimony that after the miracle or prayers the pastor did for the woman, she managed to now acquire a mansion. So she now showed the mansion, which was projected in the projector of the pastor of the church. But the owner of the mansion came out now to say there's nothing like that. The woman was arrested, and the woman is now saying that, she never buy the house, but she presented the house in that satanic church that, yes, the waiting pastor do for her and make her fee buy that house. And that house was 300 million, and that woman, not your guess, she not even get bicycle for that estate at all. And this is what is happening. But the woman is arrested. My concern is how come the pastor is not arrested as well? Because they cannot dare. That's it. 20 minutes to respond to this. Let's round up. 20 minutes.
That is what I think. This one, if not for social media, this is what they do. This is what most of these men of God do to gather crowd. That's what they do.
Exactly. It's not unique to this case alone or this church alone. In fact, this kind of a pastor is just the junior one. He's an apprentice pastor. He learned all this from his masters.
Yeah, he's still a learn.
Like we the Western country.
This is what they do.
We still believe in all this. They are
they have choked so many innocent people, vulnerable people. You know, all these things thrives in an environment of poverty, environment where people are stranded.
Exactly. Hopeless environment.
There are no jobs.
Hopeless environment.
Hopeless environment. That's why they are
apart from that one, most of our brothers who live in Western country patronize these people too till tomorrow. I'm telling you guys.
Yeah, because they were nurtured in such culture, so it's not easy for them to live that kind of.
So we someone like us who is against all these fraudulent fake prophets, they call us as enemy of progress. I told him, I said, you don't go to work for one day. I will see how you're going to feed yourself. Stay at home and cast band and cast demon. Start going to work. How are you going to pay your bills? It's never done. You know.
I say now for here, now for Nigeria, now you see somebody, he will struggle out himself, he will get visa finished, he'll go church, go to do Thanksgiving, say, God don't give a visa. When you go reach Europe here, or reach anywhere where they go, as he see job, he go to pick extra shit, sleep again. He go to pick shit, they make more money. Why not need them for here? Say, oh God, I'm the land of peace and tranquility. Let my room be filled with money fast for 1 week. They don't be filled. But those people who work extra hour, pick extra shift, and begin to work. They don't stay at home, they don't sleep. So it's a funny society. It's a very funny society. When you see all this kind of religion, they strive in where, just as Mr. Jonathan said, hopelessness, poverty. Where you don't have ambition, where people that have ambition they cannot have any. There's no conducive environment to do anything. So the only availability is just religion. Let's go and pray and see God will help us. When you see that the opportunity is not there, like road is not good, there is road accident every day. What do you want them to do when people their family members will travel? The accident will happen to them. Some will be kidnapped. Some die as a result of sickness. So they must go to church to seek spiritual help. Whereas those that are destroying their life are right in their backyard. Those are those that are elected to go and represent them in different government units. It's a pity. It's a pity. Until the only solution to Nigeria problem is for the right thing to be done. That is the only thing that will reduce all these problems. You see the havoc in that place. What religious leaders are doing is worse than any other thing.
Time is coming. I pray to have. Not pray. I hope we're going to have a leader. We cut all these churches, mosques, native doctors that is coming. Brainwashing our citizens.
The bad weapon. The bad weapon what they use. So
1 minute, please. If you say you heal people, I will make a test for you. Take you to one of those sick people, heal them. I want to see you heal them. I give you 1 week to heal this person. Let this person walk. If you cannot do it, you go to jail. You see, all the churches will be closed. They are scammer, and I will never stop to discredit them because they are costing a lot of hard work in that country. That make our people seem remain blind. They could not even wake up and say, "Hey, our government are making things not working for us. Let's go out and speak. Let's go out and call and demand." No, all they know, they spend time in churches. Go now this evening, you see them in churches everywhere overnight. Something's wrong with these people.
Yeah, for me, it's not. For me, it's not their fault. It's not. I tell you honestly, it's not their fault.
No,
Poverty have been weaponized against these people. They have no choice. Okay. Now let me give you one good example. Wait, let me give you one good example. Like now, we are here, we are speaking. Do you know that if Nigeria have constant light and constant energy supply, we are supposed to have at least 500,000 to 1 million viewers and listeners right now in all the social media platforms. We are supposed to have more than up to 2-3 million with Nigeria population right now. If there is light, constant accessibility to energy, they are supposed to have it. And when we have access to this kind of conversation, intelligent conversation from people that know, that have seen and experienced the good and the bad and the ugly side of life and how to enjoy a good life, then their mindset is changed. It's being transformed because on daily basis. Just let me learn. Just let me learn. But what our leaders doing to stop them from having access to such transforming information? They don't give the light. That is why they don't support the idea of bringing light to Nigeria, for us to have light, for us to have energy, for us to be able to access, because our TV set is a source of information, our radio is a source of information, our phones and our gadgets at home, they are all sources of information. But if you don't have light, you cannot have access to all this information. So they've blindfolded the people, they've rubbished their mind. They've allowed them to have access to only the information that they want them to hear. That is the blackmail. They blackmail their mind. That is the problem. So they don't have. How many people are listening to us now? If we look at it, maybe people from Europe. Nigeria Watch that is streaming from Nigeria is telling us that it's not easy.
We're going too far. The people living in Europe, Western countries, they still support this criminality from churches here. Some of our panelists here. Some of our in the group, some of them who live in Western countries.
You are right.
So let's talk to ourselves who live in Western country. They are one of the biggest problem we have too. They are one of the biggest problem. You live in a Western country, you go to work, you don't stay and start praying to get food, praying to get pay your house rent, to pay your bills. You work hard to pay your bills, and you still have the courage and the guts to support all this fake. You know this thing is fake. This thing is fake. The pastors are fake. Religions are man-made. They are all man-made. We don't in the Western country. Do you pray? Do you pray to have good governance in your country you stay? Any of you here, do you pray to have good governance in America, UK, whatever, Western country? Do you pray? We vote last month. We vote the other party off. We vote him out. This is how we do it here. We don't pray. Some people who live in Western country, they are the number one big problem we have.
All right, 5 minutes to round up. 5 minutes.
Yeah. So when we go talking about the ones who in Nigeria don't have a light or whatever data, let's first of all talk to our fellow brothers and sisters who live in Western country who support these satanist criminal churches.
Yeah, you are right.
Make I talk. I don't come back.
Black Panther. Why will make sure you know say we Black Panther?
You see the problem of religion. I want this very tape, Naija Watch. You go play on tomorrow.
Your friend special day to discuss this one.
No. You go play this tape tomorrow. I go find one tape where I will take join them tomorrow.
I'll play the full video tomorrow.
Full one tomorrow, and you go play that man where that senator where speak to about Nigeria corruption too. You go add them to the soup so that it go sweet. Then we're gonna combine all of them together and see for Nigerians to know that the problem now 2 parties are involved and they are bent on bringing everybody down. Simple. And I want to say here that look, if you does anybody know anything what they call wet here? During 1966. Or to yes, I want us to know that, to go and study that part, and you know when the corruption started, how they take lock Awolowo and let Akitola coerced by the North, put Akitola for power, and where tears start. I want this thing what they do today, not today start to, but I will explain it tomorrow in total. And I'll quote people, great history, sorry, and I have said the same thing. But we are dodging, a lot of us are dodging away from it. I will explain it tomorrow by His grace, if I have enough time, because I did busy, but I will do it tomorrow by grace of God. Because we need to be educating ourselves so that people will know where our trouble comes from and will know the direction. Because what we have been saying here today, that we need one leader. No, see, you no go get anybody within the civilian. Because what you say make them change now, you need only a strong, because you not fit change them through civilian now, because it get the road too long.
No, civilian not fit change this thing. Civilian government not fit change this thing at all.
Now decree they go take change this thing.
Heavy
Decree now they take change that. Because any quick action you want, civilian not fit do quick action. Now decree. Now know what I mean by that. Now decree will take change them. They will just change out instantaneous. All of them will just go inside jail straight. The one way one run,
now they talk about that. Say this democracy will this one a trap, na trap.
Na trap. They look. You know why they bring them quick? Because they know say we never complete the amalgamation. We never complete them. We will talk extensively on this amalgamation. We never complete them. They hurry up so that they will take everything, because the northern leader said one thing. Tomorrow now go talk. Naija Watch, I bow before every one of you. I thank every one of you for a good discussion. Tomorrow we go talk. Wait till that man talk extensively. I will bring that.
All right. Thank you.
Mr.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Abdul.
Yeah, Mr. Ivy, sorry to have I was doing something to say. I want to contribute for this religious issue. You know, in Africa, they use religion to divide, to distract Africa. You know why I said it? Because for me, I've watched like many video like prophet, even Christian and Muslim home. I've never seen any black prophet. Why is it like that? I ask all those imam, I ask all those pastors, they have never tell me tangible something. Why is it that we don't have black prophet in all those past video? Or I understand. They have never tell me any tangible something. That is the reason why I know that this religion is brainwashed. It's not really. Yeah, why is it that we don't have black prophet? Is it only white people that are prophet? How? And they say Egypt, or that civilization originates from Egypt or Africa. Okay, why is it that we don't have all those prophets? How? It's just brainwash. Your mind is your salvation according to the Bible. Even Quran says it, understand? You know, when you're in Africa, you don't know those things because they are blind. They don't know anything there. But if you leave Africa, go to other Western world, you will open, your eye will open by force. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my dear brother. I appreciate you. Now God will bless you now, my people. I think it's time we round up now. 4 hours is a long while. Mr. Jonathan even demand for this extra time. That's why we stay this long today. But at least it's worth it. You know, Nigeria matter. Every single day we are repeating ourselves here. Tomorrow now, no way to go today breaking news. In case you are not aware, like I've said before, there are a lot of things to talk about in Nigeria. We are always selecting the one we want to bring here because we don't carry all of them come. We know come over here. That video where I play just number now they remind me just not saying yesterday. Now they do. I be seeing before. It took plenty. Nigeria don't become a country where things happen and everybody just move on. Natasha, oh no, maybe from tomorrow on next, just if you talk, some people will get bored. So I will never first talk this thing. We don't flog and tire now. I bet more talk about that thing. Kind God. In fact, even as we talk, so some people are already bored of it. Say, okay, don't talk them already. Let's move on. That's just
now true you talk. They never solve them, but they move on.
And now the problem is not sorted though, but they'll just say let's move on. We don't talk they move on next. Who is next again? Hey God. Wow. Anyway, like I've always said, I'm just doing my part. My panelists here, my supporters, callers.
Service, before you go 30 seconds.
Yes, sir.
She already said Ebuka is a fraud. Fake miracle.
Of course, you know, Chowore can say such thing. Chowore is the only person that I know right now amongst all the leaders that can cross the line at any time. But unfortunately, as my brother talked press college earlier on, this our democracy of a thing cannot produce someone like Sowore as a president. They will not allow him. They will not allow him. The only way Sowore can be our president, Nigerians will take it by fire by force and give it to him. Say one INEC go
Exactly. Not be all this exactly it's not your turn.
Yes, so one INEC go come and say Sowore na him win. It go hard. It go hard. So Peter Obi, supposed to be the right person to be our president, but based on because he's an Igbo man, they will still not allow him to rule. That's another thing. So that's the only hindrances that is just following that area because he's an Igbo man. Because these people get where they for vow with themselves, say over their dead body for Igbo man to rule as a president. So it's painful, but although nothing lasts forever, there's an end to everything. But I wanted that end to be in our time so that I can experience it. I can give myself credit that at least we all fought hard for this and all that. Yeah, that's my stand. I appreciate you all, my people. We've come to the end of the broadcast. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Thank you very much, everyone that came into the panel today. I appreciate you all. It's a collective effort here. We all are supporting ourselves, encouraging ourselves to do what we're doing here today. It's not easy for anybody, especially someone like me. I don't have evening lifestyle, and it's not easy. And someone were asking me the other day that how come I did not get somebody that will now be helping me.
Mr. Nigeria will send me your Nigeria. This is for my WhatsApp. Yeah, your Nigeria account for me. WhatsApp.
All right. Oh, thank you, my brother. God bless you. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Good night. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate you. Someone was asking me the other day how come I did not employ somebody to be helping me doing it. After all that we faced on this platform, I decided to handle it myself. There are so many attacks that were coming into this platform. Let's assume, say, not be me there. My staff that have made mistake to fall into the trap of these satanic pansat people. Yes. And at the end of the day, there's every reason maybe the platform would not be in existence anymore today. So in case you don't know, that's why I now decided to say, okay, let me just have power to let to the button for now. Yes, but we'll put somebody in anytime soon that will be uploading videos, but not doing this live stream that we are doing. The hardest part of this job is what we're doing here, coming to life every day. I told you guys before that I don't have to do this. I can upload just 5-6 videos a day. I'm done. I don't need to come here. You don't even see my face, see me talk like this with you maybe a whole year. It's possible. It's the love we have for our country. That's why we're doing what we're doing. And for some of you think that, oh, maybe we're doing it because of money and all that. May you still join. May you still make for the money. I mean, you don't like money. You don't like money. You want more or less all they do. So yes, I appreciate people all the time. See the way I carry my panelists. Although we get one or two issues with each other all the time, but they are still here with me because they know I'm not a perfect person. My brother will tell me just now, say, send me your account privately. I want bless you. Me and Adult, we don't scatter everywhere for this platform before. My brother will join me here every blessed day, Black Panther. Now see the way we don't fight for you every day. The only way you can know the true people in your life is when they are tested. It doesn't have to be in the panel. It could be your friend, your wife, your husband, your siblings. Tested. That's why they use that word tested and trusted. They didn't say trusted. They said tested and trusted. People will know they put something for heart. The little thing where you do, they open that for heart. They'll say, I know they get that platform again. Like say, if you not come, platform not going to exist again. We should humble ourselves. We should humble ourselves. There's this video that I want to play here before
Maybe next time I'll play it. I'll just leave it. Might not create more problem, but I'll play it next time. I wanted to play a video to let you know that we should humble ourselves. Nobody is an island. For me, I cannot count my sources without my people on Naija Watch Media. It's not possible. How? Whether financial sources or any other sources, how you mention sources, Naija Watch Media not mention my people, my panelists, my supporters, my callers, my Naija Watch family. It's not possible now. We should humble ourselves. The person of you do something small, you say, yeah, I'm not a good at platform again. I'm not good like say the seat where you for come out, another person never they sit and put. No, life shouldn't be like that. If you vex more, you rest. Next day we move on. Just like husband and wife, we go the quarrel. You did the same house, the matter, and I'm not sorting out 7 days and still the same house. Normally, if you and your wife, your husband quarrel, before you sleep, you sort out, don't sleep with it. Sort it out and swallow your pride. Now you be the man. We did wrong. Just apologize. Honey, okay, I apologize. I'm sorry. Or now the other we wanted to do, I don't do now. Big head. Only that one where you talk big head. She does smile. Everybody don't move on. Not true. Everybody don't move on. Say you call the form, say now you be the odogo of the house. My wife cannot talk to me like this. My wife cannot talk to me. All the traditional rulers we know for the whole Nigeria today, their wife, they push their head for inside house. We don't know. They push their head for inside house. Go and find out. They tell us, I better not talk to me like that. Carry your mouth, go that side. A whole traditional ruler where me and you, they lie down for. If I go, you talk, you go get the way you go take talk to them. So please, the reason why I'm saying all this is that I beg, if you verse more, they put out for down. So one first go, your verse. They go open the gate of hell for you. Say now today you want to die, they go here. You go carry your verse, enter the hair. Instead of you to leave them before you enter the hair, you carry and enter inside the hair. It's not good inside the hair. There's this good people inside the hair fire. You know, if you all go there, go contaminate the good people who still inside the hair fire. It's not nice.
Who good inside air fire? What is this man dey yarn so? Okay. Now you be the first good man inside the head fire.
What is it I talk?
Black man, I don't feel better.
You keep us with laugh.
Good for them. But look at where there are so good people for inside fire. We see this fire. For example, now Abiola they fire right now. Now good, he was a good man in the one way, but me and you mean no say fire day.
Mr. Elvis, I'm better than fire. I don't know. I want you up there.
Mr. Elvis. Pastor don't want to go heaven. Why don't want?
Not let them catch you, Elvis. You don't start trouble.
Okay. For example, make another instance now. Make another instance. You know, TB Joshua as we talk right now. He did fire. He did the good side for his fire. I know.
I beg. I don't think I'll kill you. I beg.
Oga, this one we go so la bought you one press like this. So I don't know.
Oh, Oga, see and day for the good part of the air fire now. If not so.
Mr. Elvis.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, I asked question to ask. You say because there is one time you said that air fire and earth is on this earth. I don't really know the air fire you are talking about again.
No, we get don't worry, we'll go digest that one later. The Coco air fire. TB Joshua did there, but now the good side the day for inside the air fire.
Okay.
Abiola did there, but now the good side the day for his side. Abasha did there, but the bad side now Abasha did for his side. So for people who they inside heaven, I never see them yet for inside Nigeria. So
you console us. Say everybody in air fire will go now. Thank you.
So I not say everybody. I know your footprint will determine later. But for now, the people when me mention their name now,
all of them, they are
No,
rotting
no
in
go
hell.
cause tribal war.
The one where I thought just that they are rotting in hell. They are in hellfire. You know, but the difference now comes is on the good side of the hellfire, whilst on the good side. I beg you don't do make a young cucumber rest for this matter. Why start so? Oga CM, and now you push us exactly what we did. So
hellfire na hellfire. Hellfire they get good and bad. Hellfire na hellfire, man. Abi. Good evening, Niger Watch. Good evening, everybody.
we don't close. So I'll only give you 5 minutes. Maybe talk to us more for yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Prince, no, I think Abdul Malik turn. Where I hear saying Abdul Malik go talk. Which one be una don't close?
No, now your this thing and you need to rewind that. But Malik don't talk finish, don't they sleep safe. Talk to us.
Well, actually, please, all protocols duly observed, everybody. Actually, I was in a bus. I listened to when you what you said about. I mean, what you showed about this Natasha case. To me, it's becoming a lost case. But then, we all know that it's a watertight case against Akpabio. But this Natasha case will tell you really. Do we really? Does Nigeria? Is there any country in the world like Nigeria? It's really shameful, and I'm having a lot of. I'm feeling for this lady, to be honest with you, and the husband. This is just a case of bringing intimidation, bringing raw power, money, to come and intimidate the poor woman. Look at the idiot that came out saying be senator. I don't know, say this kind of person, you know, even dress well self as a senator. They like all those retired tout where Soludo drove away from Anambra. I don't know which they can't they talk nonsense. They talk about all this. You see, let me just make my prescription. It is true Nigeria is a sovereign
Is the
state.
senator from Ikotek, Benin?
It can come from anywhere. I don't bother. It's a disgrace anyway. How can somebody just be you don't even get shame for himself? Please let me not forget what I want to say. See, yes, Nigeria is a sovereign nation. We've got independence 1960. Ideally, our sovereignty means that we should be able to take care of ourselves. We can enter into association with any country. We can enter into any global association like UN, like AU, like ECOWAS, or any other one. Because we are Commonwealth. And Commonwealth operates the same judicial, more like the same English common law, the same judicial system, or legal system, rather. In those days, because why I'm going this pathway is because Nigeria is no judiciary in Nigeria. All these things they are saying, I've been in a panel where a highly placed person who was a director general or CEO of a popular government establishment said he studied at Harvard, a lawyer. He said the thing in Nigeria is if you want to steal money, let me just use as an example. If you need 1 billion, steal like 10. With 9 billion, you will approach the interest group. If they bring up the case in court, those interest group will tell you, give them so money, they will shop for a judge. Do you know what you mean by shop for a judge? It's like you want to buy one type of chocolate in Nigeria. They say, where can you see it? You go to ShopRite at your Onisha. You say, no, you get the one where they Bini. Now you go there, go check. Say, hey, no. There's one in Ikoyi, Lagos. Now that one, and you go to shop around until you get what you want. So to shop for a judge means if they bring the case at Federal High Court for Abuja before one judge, they know that judge no go play ball. Or maybe they know belong. Because some good judges still there. Let me not say if there are 1,000 judges in Nigeria, they're all corrupt. At least 1 or 2. If he been at that kind of one, they know to trust them. Then go meet the National Judicial Council, who they post judges. How much? Maybe 2 billion. Then go share among themselves. Which judge do you want to remove? Then go remove her. Then they will go to if na Enugu or Kaduna or Ilori or Calabar or Makurdi. Now they see the judge will go do the dirty job. then go move them because they can be transferred. Then go transfer that one to Court 11, that court for Federal High Court Abuja. Now there in go day. The case will be coming up in June or May. By that time, they don't transfer the man. The moment the case come up, the man knows saying, oh, now 1 billion. If not dollar, they don't go pay him for Switzerland or do that anywhere they want. The man go just, after he don't speak all the grammar, we dismiss this case for lack of merit. He go knock the gavel, bah! If you go appeal, they say a lack of merit. The same thing go come out. Remember the Bukachua woman, the man will be senator for Bukachua. I say most of the senators were there here now because of his wife, na own benevolence. When he talk about Lisa Bakoba say no wonder in the lose every case where he go meet that time in Bukachua. Every case, and because of that, they made the woman the president of the Court of Appeal. Now open Court of Appeal for Oka when they built newly. That was when I knew. So this is the judiciary that Natasha will pass through. It's not easy. Akpabio go don't mobilize like between Akpabio and Wike, where they build houses for judges all over Abuja. Then go don't mobilize like 10 billion. Keep down. 10 billion. Where Natasha go watch them with money. Keep down. All they go to do now, which judge go just do the case. And the moment you don't do, and then go send you to another place. Which brings me to what option do we have? No option. But what prescription do I bring in? That's why I say Nigeria is a sovereign country. But then sometimes this sovereignty where we get, it is better. Colonialism is better. Why can't it be a case of if you are not happy, judiciary in your country, you take it to another Commonwealth country? If they Nigeria, what you know, if they try this case in England, Akpabio can't stand a chance. Let them bring them. England is a Commonwealth country. Zambia is a Commonwealth country. South Africa, Australia, Canada, they're all Commonwealth. Can't it be? Because in those days, in the 60s, that's what they call the Privy Council. They try something at the Western Region Court of Appeal. Maybe Awolo will not like I go Petition Privy Council, London. Rotimi Williams, they come here defend cases. Maybe that is because this thing, our judiciary has gone. To be honest with you. Now, cash and carry. If you can change a judge, if you don't like that judge, you tell them. They go and shop for a judge, where go do the case, charge them, then go post you, go there, transfer the other one and bring you in. After 2 months, you go try the case. After you don't try and you stay there like 2 weeks, they transfer you again. Somebody said this openly. He said that is what happens. That's why some case, if you go Port Harcourt, they say all the cases where we can they win for Port Harcourt, only one judge they try them. Haven't you people had it? So is this what poor Natasha will go through? Now the option, some people may say, why can't the women mobilize? Women, Akpabio will give them 50,000, have bag of rice. Which woman, who go stand with Natasha? Which billion does Natasha has to go and buy even buy crowd? I pity that woman. When I look today, I just shake my head. Nigeria has got no judiciary. So this case is as good as Professor Ozekomego say, as dead as Dodo. This case is just far. Look, you go see, say then give him fine him, say for wasting the court time, all this. Well, it's true.
Dr. Cien, sorry, just seconds. If they take Dr. Ozekomego in this case, he go win the case.
No, if no, this one are highly political. No. You know, saying that the life of Akpabio.
No, I said they go say me they settle out of court. That's all.
Listen, I don't tell you what they go do. Then go. There's a judge where go do the. No, be Ozekome tell Supreme Court. Have you forgotten that you can call for judicial review? Have you forgotten? They charge them 40 million or 30. I mean, you people know. I mean, I'm not lying. You remember? Ozekome, there was a case after that. Ozekome say, because as a law, even if you lose a Supreme Court, after a while you can say you call for judicial review. That judicial review means they can review themselves. After reviewing, they can debate. Ozekome apply for they fine him. Not they find him. It's on record, and I'm saying it openly. Yes.
Yeah, you are right.
40 million. So do you know what that means? You dare not try us. But what Ozekome said is just a case of, okay, thank you, you've bring application for us to review. Give us 2 weeks or give us 2 months. After that, he said, from the evidence, we didn't make a mistake. Simple. Then they charge. They even can you 40 million? That's small money. It's not small. No matter what, Ozekome can use it to pay in lawyers for some months. People working for him, but they charge him. They fine him. So to tell you that Nigeria judiciary has, you see, in fact, we don't exist. My hope is, I wish it is possible. Nigeria is a member of the Commonwealth of Nations. If you are not happy with the judiciary, you can petition it to another Commonwealth. Forget about sovereignty, because this is a matter, because we are not doing it right. For somebody to say they shop for judges, they shop for the one who go do the job. If you agree, you charge them, they remove the other one, bring you in. When you go there, for lack of, you say any technical jargon, lack of merit. Even Yap Natasha put, tell and say you wanna fine them for wasting court time. Tell me, which chance does Natasha has? Tell me which chance. Now look at the blackmail. If you remember the Nunez, is it Joyce Nunez, the Ogoni lady that was NDDC interim management board chair lady? And remember now, that lady said the same thing Akpabio talk. Akpabio went on her rise. He said, go and ask that lady. He don't marry 6 men, divorce them. He said it. These are facts. You see, that thing is playing out again. That's why they bring Natasha again. He don't marry 6 men. He have 6 children. And so what? What has that got to do with the case? The governor of Ebonyi State, Francis Nwifuru, should be on a CM for NTA or whatever. In Papa married more than 32 wives. 32, 18 remain. Some self go tired, then go. Or something like that. Some were tired, some die.
What of the senator marry more than 4 wives? Where did they gallivant?
Where they this thing. So why are they bringing Natasha this thing? Why? She can marry and divorce as many times as she wants. It's irrelevant. It's not connected with the case. The case they're talking about, it is about you, not about it's in character. Which kind of character? Akpabio get better character. She be FCC. So which means tomorrow if I say Akpabio is a thief or he stole so amount, then go say her. I go say Shebi don't go EFCC. If EFCC don't accuse them before, that doesn't matter. You look at it at any case with his own merit. That's what we are saying. So to be honest with you, I really today the thing got me thinking, what is the fate of this woman? What is her fate to go through judicial? That's why they go the harangue for Senate now. Because of what? Because
they never slap her before for sexual harassment. They don't slap her before now.
That lady don't slap him. He talk him. And that same Akpabio go and arise, they tell them, go and ask the lady, is she morally if she not morally bankrupt? After all, she don't marry 6 men and divorce. Which can be all those nonsense? Every time you and women, some men know they get shame at all. You see, that's why sometimes, you see, I don't know, England, where I live now, is the most civilized part of this world. I'm saying it. The English people, they are the most civilized. Their legal system, give or take, it might not be perfect, but it cannot be below 99% or 90%. It must be, because I know, well, what if there's a case of petition the Commonwealth, I will advise Natasha, petition the Old Bailey in London. This Nigerian law, now they go interpret there, not be say they go bring their own British, then go say Nigeria bring your law, then go interpret them for Nigeria, tell Akpabio, say, look, with evidence. But now in Nigeria, you go see our lawyers. So some of them go be judges in Plateau State. You never get LLB, but they don't become a magistrate. Pass and save, reach judge. Then go to
now one of them is CGN. Now we go live for Supreme Court for tribunal.
You see, to be honest with you, when I look at, because the essence of the rule of law is that you take somebody to court. The court is like they say, the lady of justice is blind. It doesn't look. It can cut both ways. But in Nigeria, it's not like that. How can you use money to buy a judge? It's like you bought God. After God, now judges. After God in heaven, now human, now judge. A judge supposed to be above anything. It doesn't care whether now in Papa or Mama there in front, you go interpret. It's no longer like that. You don't
that's
have
that's lawless. That is what is called lawlessness now.
That is the thing. Nigeria is finished. Nigeria is finished. To be honest with you, okay, if you are stealing money, say if you need 1 billion, you go steal 2, you the waste time. Steal like 5, then keep 4. That for
Did you listen to that man that made confession during Buhari time where they still $1 billion? Did you listen to that confession?
I think the what is it called? Is it Abdul Rashid Mena, the one that stole a pension
No,
fund?
Professor
Professor.
Adeyeye.
You never hear this one. Don't worry.
Osun State.
Your plan tomorrow.
Okay.
You go talk.
That Professor Adeyeye, is he not the one that left the Senate entire?
Yes,
He raised
yes,
constitution.
yes, got him.
Yes,
He
now.
He
He's
said
the one.
that,
He's the one.
and the guy now, because he become professor
That
from
man,
US.
that man
So
opened Pandora. That man opened the Pandora box. So.
He opened him out today. How they take chop Nigeria money finish.
The man, I go listen to it, but the man, I respect him because he became a professor from America. Now there he become his own professor before he come back. He's not the one where go. No, it's true now. No.
See, Dr. CM, the case where he rap your CBN governor, the case, the money where he rap that man, how they take distribute the billion, how they take use money rap and say, if he talk, they go buy him. The guy talking today.
Do you know why I respected the man? There is nothing like, if you want to blame, the day you start to blame yourself for any error in your life, that is when you are telling yourself the truth. Even people go contribute, but you say, I take responsibility because I should have double crossed or know this. The guy stood at the floor. The guy stood at the floor.
That's the learning process. That's the learning process.
My father taught me that whatever people do to you, you must have contributed, even if not 1%. And if you have realized that 1%, if to say you apply sense, if you don't use that 1%, stop 99% from people. So the man raised the constitution. He said the problem of Nigeria is here. He was raising it. I remembered it. He talked him. He said, I'm not coming back here. The problem is in this book, 68 items. What are we doing here? It's like he's indicting his colleagues. After saying it, I said, the man get conscience. When I read his biography, it's in Georgia, Atlanta. He was a lecturer in America. I said, no wonder. The man is not easy to manipulate. He don't see
you can't be a lecturer here, make it mess up now. You know, big time for back to now.
Genuine, not be say. So I know the man. I mean, not to say I know I'm faced.
What he go for Nigeria? What I feel say go for Nigeria? Jungle justice. You see, as we say the law not the work out now. You know, like this lady Natasha now. You know, as a Senate president carry entire office, they talk nonsense. You go tear and slap come up for them.
Your own self now. Wow.
Not be now. Your young was up. Now the other woman saying was up. That mean the other one fell was up because that one no say
you want the man self was back. You know they go was back.
No, you not fit try. You not fit try.
You don't be trying for inside your office.
You not fit try.
No woman was you for inside your office. What you go do?
Not be late.
You know go pick your leg over ground.
Natasha did there, bro. Not be Natasha did there. Na senator.
Not be inside the office if he was probably if he give an green light, say make we meet for so place. I probably go think say you don't agree. When you reach there,
maybe you tell
when you reach there, but you go tell hotel staff waiting to happen. When you reach there, you go just hammer and big as you want. When you finish, you go there.
See, our Nigerian women, make them go buy small camera, they put for their bag and they are giving
video camera, recorder.
That's the only way to take catch this movie. That too.
As you the talk, I say, see what you do. If you deny, you know what? Listen. You know why Senator not? You know why? Akpabio never deny anything. Akpabio the fear maybe he get record the way he keep. That we can never talk.
Nobody say get recorded. He knows.
He recorded. He has recorded this thing.
Even now. Text messages. Things say he go stop like that. Even text message. Things say only this thing he go there. Even text messages. By the way, waiting at Fabio one for woman, but the way he never tired. God.
Make I tell my one story. Yeah. You see, when I go there, one day I go Calabar. I meet my friend, a mother. I said, Mama, how far now? Now my guy just slapped my back. He said, don't call my mother Mama, or call him auntie. To my surprise, the guy was calling his mother auntie. That's the culture of them over there. This is what I thought today. They go confirm him. Anybody confirm and are true. I stayed there for 2 weeks. I learned their way of life. I learned it very well. I grab them and I tested this. I almost received slap. So you don't call person where they mature see they wear skin pants. You call and say auntie, the boy na fight oh, and their men they too ensure they be lose balls now. They don't lose balls past our own.
Do you know what really? Do you know why? Sometimes this thing pains me. The material facts Natasha is saying, the bill, he said the Senate can confirm. In they put in the other paper, Ajokuta still. No be safe for in this thing, he said Ajokuta. Ordinarily, if you're a good Senate president and you really love your country, that Ajokuta still, you go take him as a national project. You know, even say because he did okay. You can't say after all.
No, that Jakarta steel, now Europe now kill that steel.
Wait,
now Russia build that, but now Europe kill them.
Listen, now, but Natasha bringing it up, you know, giving see like saying one senator where they Anambra South, my area, they bring one erosion this thing, or maybe because erosion concern you, concern me, or maybe this is national something. Because this steel, the essence of steel development is for Nigeria to take off industrialization. So for Natasha to bring it up, you go even tell the Senate, say, this bill, this motion, we want to tell the president, the minister for industries or whatever, we sit down. Will this thing take? President, make special budget for Ajokuta, because this Ajokuta, if it start to work, still where it go, it's like a crude, if you build a refinery in one part of Warri, it's not Warri people you build them for. You build it to supply petrol all over Nigeria. So if you develop that Ajokuta steel, you are not doing it for Kenya people of Ajokuta. Yes, now their land is there, but you're making it easier for people who want even all this rail track. We have to build a rail. All this now steel. All these things are steel. So it will be easier for us, say you get a contract in Adama while you want to construct a railway from Yola to Medugri. Now steel from Ajokuta. You want
that industry now crude oil now. If you get that industry, that's so fine for go blue.
All this production where we they talk about without that steel. Now just talk.
Now we can't make it without the steel industry.
So the fact that Natasha, they bring them as something where they go Akpabio for Senate leadership go hijack and say this is a national issue, because it is not like you go do pipe-borne water in one corner of Nigeria. Now people where they go they drink, maybe drill borehole. But this, because the borehole where they so
but Oga CM, look at something. That thing when Natasha won't bring, the Senator Natasha won't bring up, that thing a no go area. They don't talk am before now, say na no go area. Even they na no go area now. This guy talk am now. The Senate president talk am. He say na no go area because the place, people were put on there, the big person. He tell am now.
Wait. Which one be Ajokuta still no go area? Is that what you are saying?
That is what they are saying. The place, where you go put on. So the Senate president, people were put on there, big person.
The thing is that to do anything.
Is it the sitting arrangement you are talking, or maybe the
sitting arrangement? You see that Ajokuta industry, that steel industry. It comes in two ways. There's a diplomatic fight concerning it, and there's a Nigerian fight which is attached to the diplomatic fight, where Nigeria they play a big role. They don't siphon money, give some Nigerian that owns Nigeria. So they block that place and sold it to themselves and make sure that it doesn't work. The way they sell Nigerian petroleum refinery to Dangote, where it can't stand on now, where it no agree work today. That is the same way they do at Jakarta now.
I don't understand the diplomatic type. Is it mean
the Oyibo no one make that industry take off, because Russia build them for us to make sure we get good industrialization, be part and parcel of it. But the Western, the NATO, they don't want, because if they do them, who go buy their car?
See,
who go buy their things they manufacture? Nobody go buy them now.
See. Let me say this. As much as it may sound convincing, but it is not. Do you know why? The money where Nigeria don't sink in this, and if they want it revived with a good leadership, it will be revived. The only angle I go look and be say, Nigeria believe that for this Ajokuta, maybe as then they bring them, the money they want to sink into it, they never get enough for them. That is
no. Now you miss some. Go and read how the thing started. The money for Ajokuta to finish it has already been paid.
See,
A buyback. Look, let me tell you. Go read them. There was a buyback.
See, if the money has been
now, they
paid,
pocket the money.
it still boils down to Senate leadership. That is part of bringing it up.
You don't come off for one hand, Mr. Dr. CM. The way your oil come off for your hand presently. Now, so the steel don't come off for one hand.
See, come out, everything is open for interrogation. If you want to know,
if you go there because they don't pay them, may they not talk.
See,
don't pay the bill finish now.
Mm-mm.
You know how many times they don't go there? You know how many times okay, watch. Do you know how many times they sold part of Ajakuta steel?
See, what is Natasha bringing in her other paper? That is what you should do.
She's bringing is that for them to prove how they sold part of it and how they spend money on it, and still we have not finished it because the money to finish it has been paid.
Okay, is it a bad thing? That is part of what we are saying now.
Okay, it's not a bad thing. You look at the love. Look at you. You are not understanding. You are talking the real thing. Not that you are wrong, but the power behind issue that have collected money from the Europeans that decided to stop it. They don't want a black nation to be industrialized. They're giving them money. They buy it back.
See, Black Panther. You are ahead of the curve, but wait, that's not what we are too fat. What I want is
I don't interrogate this thing for long. That's why they tell you what they go on now.
That you interrogate them for long, no biam. What we are talking about is it's like you pay money, you never get what you paid for. You have the right to look into it now. What are you talking about?
Who do you pay the money to? Who do you pay the money to?
Na spirit.
They pay the money to themselves.
So why can't it come up? Why can't it come up?
You go if you there, you go prove yourself.
Black Panther, hold on. May I help you? You see, Mr. CM, what Black Panther is telling you is that, when they just like that Emefiele issue we talked just now. As Emefiele, all those corruption, all those things when Emefiele do, when Emefiele wrong, go tell president, say, see what they happen. I mean, when that man wrong, go tell president, say, see what they happen. President can tell and say, after hear information, he can collect more other information, can say, if what they happen for inside there, can track out, and the president himself now, that thing, he himself not fit talk and come out. It shows that some people, he gets some people who will share money for Nigeria, fit talk come out. That's your loss. The matter beyond you.
You don't go fit talk, you go lost.
So is it because of that the later Natasha bring him, then go put him?
Yeah, so as
go listen to that man. Go listen.
As Natasha won't come out with that issue, so they feel they give her complicated
life. See, listen.
And this Dr. CM, no, they understand. Go and for you to understand it very well. Go and listen to that man. That interview, you will understand what is going on.
Black Panther, something may appear related, but they are not. Do you know in this case, if to say Natasha play ball as per the other room, this thing it will come up as other paper.
Come up. I can bet money on it now. Come up.
What do you mean? No go come
my brother.
up?
Go come up. I can bet. Look, I can bet money on it right now. If you want bet, I go bet them. Go come up.
See, Black Panther, don't bet money on something.
Where they involved?
You are not in control of.
Wait, involved too bad.
Wait, Black Panther, just to advise you, don't bet money on something you are not in total control of.
No, I know what is going on.
Natasha said.
Natasha
said on so many occasions. See, listen now. Natasha said on so many occasions when he has to discuss it with fellow senators, they say go and meet him in his office and then let him explain to you why these things are not happy. So in the course of going there, if Natasha obeyed the law of the other room, why won't it happen?
Okay, let me ask you a question. Why is your refinery not working?
Are they related? These are not related issues.
No, they are
Why
related.
is your refinery? They are related. What are you talking? They are related.
Hold on. They are related in the sense that right from Obasanjo regime, they've been putting money to fix that refinery. Why never work?
Listen.
$1 billion has been put there. It doesn't work.
Listen. This is
why they not prosecute people they don't give the money. Why they not prosecute them?
Take me up on this. Ajokuta in the other paper of the Senate is not being brought up because Natasha did not obey the law of the other room. That of refinery has nothing to do with the other room. That is a different case.
A lot. It has a lot. It can also go that dimension. If
Okay,
anybody's like Natasha there.
okay, but there's nobody now. Can you, that's why I say give me a reason
To
why.
tell you that there's power behind it. Not you say there are people who own Nigeria. Not you they talk here.
See, you say Black Panther. They are not. They might appear related. They are not. I do not agree with you. And people are listening to us.
You see, people are listening. They know where I'm going to. They know where I can give you historical antecedent where they blocked a lot of things like that.
You are setting a different question and you are marking your script, so you should be right.
I am not marking it. I am telling you that corruption is so deep. That is why they are shopping for judges.
You are bringing in so many things. Natasha is because he didn't obey the law of the other room.
No. See, go your Google. No, wait first. Go Google, type in the Senate of Nigeria. Type in Ajakuta. No, wait. This is what they talk now. Make you know, because they want to override you. Type on Nigeria Senate. Type on Ajakuta Steel discussion. It has come up before in the Senate. They plunge it down. This article is involved. Article is involved. Yes.
Okay. You see what I'm saying. I stand by what I'm saying. That of Port Harcourt refinery, all those ones, was purely a case of run it down, don't bring it up because Nigeria is importing petrol and eating the money. They believe in importing fuel, and then a cartel is just eating the money. That's why they have subsidy. We never hear subsidy before until our refineries got grounded. Otherwise, what are you subsidizing? From one point to the other, you refine fuel in the 80s, almost 90s. When Abacha did it, we are working. So when
what about the steel? What about the steel?
Listen now, when you ground it, then you now start importing fuel, which gives them more money. That is just, there's nothing like a woman involved as if
it's the same thing now.
Wait now, you say which one be the same thing? How can
that's the same thing now?
Harassment involved, and then you are
talking about if you come out the sexual harassment. Wait. That you know what they tell you saying are the same thing. This thing where they talk so a case has been this same issue. Now before not be Natasha be the first person where bring this case of Ajakuta come Senate. Go if I'm lying, go and Google it. Somebody a senator brought it up. They started arguing it. It got to a level where they want to bring. Why was there a buyback? Who bought it?
From the evidence before.
Who is doing it?
From the evidence,
Mr. Dr. CM, I'm not sure saying you follow this Ajakuta still something. You don't tell. You don't tell.
Ajakuta na true since Shagarena. Now Ajakuta day.
Now they block them because European people no want to make we de-industrialize. Look at what is happening yesterday. Let me tell you a story now. Yesterday in South Africa, what happened? China, they just brought the statistics out now. China now has driven the West out of automobile industry in South Africa. They are now ranking, they are now doing it at the percentage now is now 40%. From 36 now to 40%. Europe cannot even benchmark China again in that industry. They can't.
You see, Black Panther, and there was a day I said here that so many things I was taught or I used to believe in. I'm trying to relearn.
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Thank you. I'm trying to relearn. Number one, if Nigeria no get up, Africa no go get up. That one alive from the pit of hell. I don't stop to it. Yes, nah. If Nigeria,
not true. Let me tell you, not true. Not true. Me, I don't throw away and carry them back again.
Wait. So if Nigeria no rise, Africa no go rise. We no get electricity, but some African countries are having it since. Why they no wait for us? There are certain things you don't believe. Kenya has more industries functioning than Nigeria. Oyibo no see them. Why don't they stop them? What of Rwanda? No be say Nigeria is just deliberately when we hold ourselves down.
I will send you.
See. There are certain
president. Let me land this. I will send you.
5 minutes go soon go. So which means if we give ourselves 24 power electricity, Oyibo go can't stop us. I don't believe most of those things.
Stop you. They go stop you, they won't stop you.
But Kenya is having
Because
it.
let me tell you,
Egypt is
the
having
level
it.
of corruption. Let me tell you one thing that you don't know. The level, you know it, but you are bypassing it. The level of corruption in a nation, if it get to the rate of 50%, you can, as a power, world power, you can manipulate that economy. Get to 50%, you can manipulate it. Okay, now let me tell you this lastly. Let me tell you this. I will send you a tape extra that was released in America, where a president after the vote United Nations. Africa has the highest vote in United Nations. You know that.
See, Black Panther. Let me tell you, there's what English people Niger watch go don't hear them. You see, you are making it up along the way. That is what your logic. You are just making it up along. I've told you, African countries. Did the Oyibo stop?
But have they survived? Have they survived? Go to Kenya.
Is it not industry that is there?
Oh, look, people, look. See, Kenya presently, Chinese.
What of Rwanda?
Chinese own part of their more than 50% of their industry.
What of Rwanda?
Couldn't pay.
Okay, Rwanda. South Africa.
What do they have?
Oh, Rwanda not get anything.
What do they have?
Egypt, uncle.
Egypt does not consider themselves as African now. You don't know before.
Anyway, Niger, Black
Panther. They play European league now. They play. Have you not know?
See, listen, Black Panther. Let me conclude so that before Niger watch go knock bell. I have stopped believing that the underdeveloped. Thank you. I have stopped believing that the backwardness of Nigeria, no Igbo, I go to blame them. Not everything, not even.
Let me conclude. Let me conclude too.
All right.
Let me conclude, Naija Watch. This thing will go open and well with facts and figures. I will bring my own too. I was like you before. I went back, all my thought concerning if Nigeria does not climb, other African countries cannot climb. I went back, I went through the whole system. I saw that there's still neo-colonization in the African sector. It's just a makeshift. And I came back and said, I listened to Nelson Mandela's speech, and I saw something in that speech, and came back that it is true.
All right.
Africa does not, if Nigeria does not rise, Africa will not rise.
Thank you.
These factors that you accumulate to make it rise, which Nigeria has got.
Thank you, Black Panther. Thank you everybody. I appreciate you all. We've come to the end of the broadcast now. God see him. It take us go another minute like this because he came late, but that's fine. I appreciate you all. Black Panther for coming in, Mr. Jonathan, Abdul Malik, Prince Collins, and Gabriel, Augustine. God bless you all. I appreciate you all. Those of you that called into the show today, Mrs. Igini, Madam Deborah, August Simon, and many others that called in. God bless you all. Prince Akwasha actually called in as well. God bless you, sir. I appreciate you all. While those of you that supported the channel today, Kingsley Ogerahi, Martin Benjamin, my brother, thank you very much. I appreciate you all. And Ijedema, thank you very much, man. I appreciate you. My people, write down in the comment section, start with my mother of all mommy diaspora. Thank you very much, mommy. I appreciate you. Thank you very much for all that you do. Thank you, Tony Africa, Amaka E. Thank you. Ijedima once again. Love Maduka, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, and many more. Peggy Modi, thank you very much, my people. Yes, my brother Israel Semuta actually called in, was the first caller today. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. Thank you, everyone. We've come to the end of the broadcast. I'll see you guys again, fingers crossed, tomorrow, 7 p.m., so that we can continue from where we stop. Stand for what is right. Let's do what is right. Put your voice out there. Call out your government to do the right thing. It's your constitutional right, as long as you're not lying against them. Call them out somehow, someday. They might look into your plight and do the right thing. But when you don't comply at all, they cannot assume. That's how I read. Even in the UK, the people need to complain sometimes for government to take action. So let's continue to do what we're doing. My people, and God, now God bless you now. You could now take care, and I'll see you guys again later. Is it later on? Okay, it's 8 or 12 here. See you tomorrow. Fingers crossed. So that we continue for where we stop. Please endeavor to press on the like button, help us to share. Subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. Bye for now.
West Africa,